Welcome everybody to our latest session of the Rise of Tiamat. As usual, we'll do a quick recap and then we will get into the action. So team, when we picked up last week, you guys were in the room with the animated tile chimera, having destroyed it the end of the session before, and we're deciding which way to go in this tomb. You guys traveled to the west through a door there that had the word safe written in chalk on it, found that there was this pool that was currently empty of water, though you could see that with the contraptions down below there was a way to essentially draw water here and have that water channel off to the north somewhere else that you hadn't found yet. Well, you guys decided to take a little bit of a rest here, maybe do a ritual, short rest, that kind of deal. You did encounter the troll that you had fought outside. It was trying to squeeze its way through here, realized you guys were there, and actually spoke to you in some broken guttural common, and essentially said if you don't try to mess with it, it won't try to mess with you. You guys sort of agreed to this uneasy bargain, and it just grabbed some of these red mushrooms that were growing alongside of the well walls, and then backed into this narrow crevice that it can get through because its body is rubbery and it regenerates. With that accomplished, you guys made your way back into the room with the animated chimera, took a look around, and decided to check out this long hallway that went southeast from that room in a very straight and narrow fashion. First, it was Rasmus making his way down. Rasmus eventually triggered a trap near the end of this hallway, but was quick enough to get out of the way of it. The trap itself was a bone boulder made of skeletal hands that suddenly appeared on the starburst symbol that was in the room that the rest of the team was in. It rolled down very quickly down the hallway and then eventually smashed against the back wall, leaving a pile of skeletal hands there. As Rasmus was in the other room, he saw that there was a lot of these sarcophaguses vertically built or set into the wall, you could say, with other doorways exiting this room. The group sort of examined that really briefly. The team then decided to make their way down, with both Gale coming down and then eventually Armony following him. Once Gale discovered that there was a passage like halfway down, I think it was Gale that discovered it anyway, that was essentially like a dumbwaiter that could be used to lower a individual down. Eventually Armony came up with this plan that you guys settled on, which was use the Find Familiar ability of Armony's, conjure a weasel, cast some light on the weasel, send the weasel down the dumbwaiter, see what it can see down there with Armony looking out of its eyes. Essentially what it saw was a doorway, and a closed door I should say, and it wasn't able to get through. It was a pretty tight space down there. Obviously some people could fit, but actually using the dumbwaiter, it would only be a single medium-sized person at a time. It would be cramped going down. You guys decided you didn't want to take that opportunity and just decided to pass by it. As you were trying to figure out exactly where the trap was triggered, Gale eventually got maybe a little bit impatient and just started kind of moving forward, triggered the trap once again, and the rolling ball came down pretty quickly. As it did, both Gale and Armony, unfortunately, were unable to get out of the way, and they were grabbed, first smashed and then grabbed by the skeletal hands, taken into the room further, and smashed into the wall, where the bones all crumpled once again. So Rasmus, being in the room, was able to tell that basically each time this trap is set, the bones and what remains of the ball essentially disappear or reappear in that starburst and roll right back down. So clearly a magical trap. Once the exact spot of where it was triggered was now known, the rest of the team made their way in. I believe there was some taking of healing potions or magical healing, that sort of thing, to restore some HP there. The group then decided not to mess with any of these sarcophagi, and instead passed through a door to the east, found another room which looked like a very old, ancient library of sorts. Eventually the group discovered that there was a ghostly presence in this room, and it interacted with the group briefly, talking in a little bit, but did not seem too fond of most of the team members, and was very sort of flighty, you might say, as far as personality goes. Eventually the ghost vanished. Whether that's permanent or temporary, nobody really knows for sure. The group decided to then travel through a set of double doors to the north, where they found this very large man sitting in a throne. The very large man had this massive gray and white beard, and he rattled off this bit of text. The group realized what this meant essentially was you must leave some kind of offering for this man if you wish to pass into the room adjacent to this room. And once that was discovered, the group each picked something of their own to lay in front of him, and it seemed as though everybody picked at least something that was worth something, because the the man, after each thing was laid before him, like sort of near his stone throne there, the man then indicated, yes, that was an appropriate offering, and the team eventually made their way west through this door and down a set of stairs. Into this other room, the group discovered 5 monstrous humanoids of some kind, purplish skin, with these long tendrils hanging off their beard that looked to end in points. Some of the team members looked at them, trying to figure out what exactly they were. Maybe they recognized them, didn't quite, but a couple of folks in the team were able to strike up a bargain with these individuals, which essentially was, hey, what are you doing here? The leader of these seemed to give some information, asked why they were remaining here. This individual said that Verum had told them to stay here and watch the door to the south and make sure nothing came out of the door to the south. And with that, the group decided to just pass by the way to the north, and even asked, well, if we go to the north, are you going to attack us? And essentially this individual said no. So the team made their way in. However, once the full team was in, these individuals seemed to get a little bit more on edge and be looking towards one of the team members in particular very, very poignantly. And it was discovered eventually that it was Spectre that all these were staring at. Spectre herself seemed to also maybe to be a bit on edge and ready to strike out, or thinking that they were going to strike out at her. The team managed to pass by them just a little bit through the doorway, close the door behind them, and eventually go through the next open door, pushing into this very large room. Inside this very large room was an even larger well, and based on what the team was able to determine from inside, it was clear that the first well they saw, water could be drawn from outside, fill this basin. The basin would, through like a slush gate, would float down or flow down to this much larger pool. There was also bodies in this room, all of them obviously individuals that were killed, dressed in attire resembling the outfit of the Cult of the Dragon. Eventually the group, after spending a bit of time here, seeing if there was anything they could determine, they were able to determine that there were arrows fired, but it didn't seem as though any of these individuals actually were killed by arrows, and no arrows were still remaining inside the bodies. Eventually somebody, I forget who it was, attempted to open the door to the south, and this turned out to be the other side of the doors that they had spotted previously, where the doors were actually bulging on the other side. These ones were not, but when the door was open, rubble from inside crashed down into the room. I believe it was Rasmus, because he was once again able to get out of the way without suffering any damage. With that passageway clearly sealed, the group realizing they couldn't go that way, the team decided then to go north, opened a door here to find an elaborate sarcophagus laid on an altar, and was set up prominently so, with 4 braziers set nearby it, all giving off light. The team kind of entered this room, some of the members did anyway, and I think it was once again Rasmus sort of stepped up the stairs to this sarcophagus, and a voice emitted from the sarcophagus itself, and the initial negotiations, let's say, did not go particularly well, with some of the team exiting out. Eventually Hugo decided to make his way back in and adopt a much more polite and maybe even might say deferential tone, and this seemed to be much more well received by the voice coming from the sarcophagus, eventually to the point where the voice in the sarcophagus said that it would help the team, and then a door in the north wall, a secret door, suddenly opened, where the team could now spot some lizard folk standing past it. Because of this awareness the team had, and the lizard folk were not expecting this door to open, the team has achieved surprise against these opponents. So guys, that's my quick recap. Is there anything I missed here that anybody would like to add?
Sorry, you go first.
What if I steal it?
Well, that's fine then.
The ghost. Let's revisit the ghost, right? She had some information for us. So maybe I'll leave this open, and maybe someone else can actually maybe get a double on this. She talked about how she was sent there to protect the library, and the Diderus guy, whatever she failed. So she felt like she failed. But she particularly was interested in recovering one particular book. I wrote it down, but I can't read my handwriting. And we agreed that we would get it for her, and she seemed to be very thrilled about that. If anyone knows the other end of the book, that would be great.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that's good enough. A little bit more detail on the ghost. We'll say that's worth inspiration. So go ahead and take inspiration there, Gail. Anybody else want to add to that?
I don't have the name written down.
I think it was in the chat.
It's like transitions about across particularities or something.
No idea, bud.
My contribution was going to be that the reason we did not open the door at the bottom of the dumbwaiter is because it appeared somebody had taken great efforts to make sure that it stayed closed.
That one was that was the one I was gonna say.
Indeed, yeah. So with the weasel down there looking and spotting the room, realizing that the door was essentially barred from this side, yes, that is also worth inspiration. Go ahead and take that, Harmony. Anybody else want to add anything before we get started?
I do, but I've already got inspiration, so I want to make sure everybody else gets theirs out before I say what I want to say. Anybody? Okay. So, Kurtu and Erasmus were the ones that spoke to those, I guess since none of us identified them, the creatures in that room that were sitting around the table. And they told us, I didn't quite remember. Oh, okay, so bearded devils. So I don't quite remember. I think it was 3 gems that I had to pay them for us to ask questions. But essentially we found out that Verum summoned them, and then that they also were guarding that room from anybody coming from the direction that we were going. So they're still there behind us. So I just wanted to remind everybody that there's 5 of those dudes behind us.
And I will clarify that slightly to say you guys guessed or maybe surmised that Verum summoned them, but they did not say that, and that has not been, proven
Confirmed.
out at this point, right?
Gotcha, yeah. But they had to come from somewhere, and that was our ideology behind it.
Right.
And the door they were looking at wasn't the door we walked through. It was the door to the south, and I think we came from the east.
That is correct, yes.
Yeah, the cardinal directions always throw me off when they're not in the correct direction.
All right, guys. Well, if that is it, we'll go ahead and get started. As a quick reminder, the name of the book was Transubstantiality Across Potentialities. That's a mouthful.
Seriously.
No wonder you couldn't read your own handwriting.
All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get right into the action here. All right, so as you guys recall, you have achieved surprise against the enemy. They are not surprised. I'm going to go ahead and put on some more up-tempo music here. I think I mentioned this to you guys, too. I added a bunch of new tracks, so you may find that you're hearing some new battle tracks. And obviously, anytime I add new tracks, sometimes the volume is a little bit wonky, so I will try to take a first effort at setting it at a reasonable level, but feel free to change manually on your end as well. All right, with that set, let me go ahead and get you guys in initiative.
I recognize this, but I don't know where it's from.
I don't hear it.
It's supposed to be royalty-free tracks, so it might sound like one, but yeah, it probably is not like a real popular one.
I don't hear it. I'm gonna refresh and see if I can hear it if I refresh.
I re-rolled my initiative above.
Alrighty, thank you. So we'll set you to a 4.
Gosh dang it. I even asked nicely for good initiative, and it just said nah.
Okay, so with that out of the way, Kurtu, as this all occurs, the door snaps open quickly. You're prepared, ready to go. You act first.
Right, Adam. So, but I I'm assuming that I can't really see this lizard guy here, right? Because of the door angles.
If you can see him on your map, you can see him. So as a quick reminder, there is some light that is in the room that's being given off by these braziers. So it's possible you're seeing it from there. If you see something weird, like you can see through a wall, obviously that would be something, but there should be nothing like that going on.
Yeah, I guess what I'm wondering is this here a wall, or is this here just a wide door?
So that was a wall, but once the secret door was opened, that essentially is just a completely open area of air.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot him.
Okay. All right.
So casual.
Again, just as a quick reminder, this is an altar with a raised sarcophagus. You're being little, so you're kind of trying to aim across it and shoot. You find a lane to shoot there, and go ahead and make your shot.
Okay, I forgot it was raised or whatever, but, well, whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and do it.
Okay, the firebolt sails through the air, gets very close to the creature, but smacks against the wall.
Alright, then I gotta go ahead and go this way. And I'll end my turn right there.
Okay, and the enemies are surprised, so they won't get a turn. Those two are no longer surprised, so move to Hugo.
Alright. Hugo's kind of a shoot first and ask forgiveness later guy, so he will I guess
I wonder what made him that way.
yeah, he's been traumatized. So he's going to I guess he'll just shoot a firebolt at it.
At the one closest to you.
Yeah, I can actually only see one. So
Okay, fair enough. That's the one then. Your firebolt sails over the air and does strike into the lizard folk here. Go ahead and post damage. Alright, singes the lizard folk, which reacts angrily from the fire.
and Hugo will turn back to everyone and be like, "We got lizard people over here. Need help." And move to there. That's the end of his turn.
Alright, we move to Spectre.
All right. Hearing that, I will go 5, 10, 15. They're not engaged yet, right? So I can just move through them.
You can, yes.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Because of Dread Ambusher round, I get 10 extra feet of movement. I will go ahead and use my bonus action to dash with cunning action, so another 5, 10, 15, 20. There's that guy. Ooh, there's more boys back there too. So guess I'm not getting sneak attack because I'm standing in light, right? These braziers are giving off light.
They are indeed, yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Hugo's giving off light too. He has the light spell on him.
That's fine. Okay. Well, I guess I'll try to kill the injured one first. So short bow shot 1.
The arrow flies, and you notice at the last moment the lizard folk raises a spiked shield and absorbs your shot.
Shot 2.
The second one, however, gets through his defenses, hitting him in the chest, where he is injured badly.
And then shot 3. I guess I'll go for the kill just to remove something from the action economy here. So final shot surely kills him.
It does indeed.
And then And there's a few too many of them for me to want to move in, so I will duck back around the corner here. 5, 10, 15, and call it good.
Okay, Harmony.
Sorry, I moved when I started moving it. I meant to start off here and start counting. So.
No worries.
Could she step on? How high are those like steps leading up to the tomb
They are,
or?
yes, yep, steps leading up to the sarcophagus. So the height of this like altar that you're standing next to is about 5 feet high. So if you wanted to step up, you're kind of like pulling yourself up top.
Okay, that's a good view. And from there, she's going to cast. And she's going to do that at the 3rd level. No, 4th level. So that she can cast it on the 3 that she can see. Is that correct?
That will work, yeah. Go ahead and throw me 3 spell effect rolls, please.
Nice.
Okay, the first one is not affected, but the next 2 you see suddenly freeze up.
And let me see here. I think I have.
And then do me a favor, Harmony. The way you posted that spell, it was for the description only. I think you probably clicked on the speech bubble. Just go ahead and click on the word of the spell so that it actually posts and absorbs a slot from you.
Oh yeah, I just subtracted it.
Oh, okay, that will work.
So I think I have 5, 10, 15, 20. Go here for the remainder of my movement. I think that should do it.
Okay, this one is surprise. We move to Rasmus.
Okie dokie. Rasmus is going to make his movement. Getting closer into the chamber using all 50 feet. As he gets closer and he sees all of the enemies, he's going to change his mind about what he's going to do.
Currently holding on a torch in one hand and a weapon in another, I'm assuming?
Yeah. No, he just got a torch. Torch is in his offhand, and then his free hand is just the one with the tattoo on it.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna say, as he was running, can he draw out that javelin that he had as his,
Interact with
free
object, sure.
Yeah, sure. And as he gets to right here, as he comes into the chamber, he's going to, like, look around and see that 2 of them are kind of, like, static and frozen, so he's gonna pick his eye out for that one in the corner over there and launch the javelin. I think... Yeah, it doesn't touch the wall, so I should be okay, right?
Yep, you're good there. You got a free shot. Yes, the javelin will indeed strike him. Go ahead and post damage. He is wounded by that.
Okie dokie, and then I'm going to use a key point to do a patient defense. So, like, as he finishes launching it, you see him pull himself back and kind of go onto one leg, ready to dodge, and that'll be his turn.
Oh, that reminds me. As you can see, I finally built Stunning Strike in there, so if you use that, there it is.
Nice, and that was a good roll for it, also.
Alright, this guy is also surprised. This guy is also surprised, and then we move to Gale.
Well, if there's a lot of them, draw them to us.
No, let's not do too much fighting in the Arc Wizard's bedroom. I don't think he's gonna like that very much.
Alright, that's 30. Is it difficult terrain, Adam, if I just go straight over the bottom here? Let me get my pointer.
I haven't counted again. I mean, I would have said yeah, but I didn't say that, so no. We'll say you guys are acrobatic for some reason in this room.
Diderus is helping us out because he wants us to leave.
There you go.
Yeah,
You got a little
he wants
cushion.
It's like gravity is a little reduced.
I'm gonna. That was my 30, so I'm going to dash.
Hugo's just pointing at the tunnel. That way.
And that's 30, so that's my action dash movement. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, time for round 2. Once again, Kurtu. Alright, feel free to drag that on.
All right, I'm having a hard time dragging it.
I moved it a bit for you there. Can you move it any more if you like?
Yeah, that's where I'm going, but I can't grab it. But I was going to have fun and just put Rasmus in it just for fun. But I would have wound up moving it anyway, right?
If you want to, I can definitely move it to the south for you there.
I got evasion, and if I dodge it and take no damage, I'm booting
I was just-
He
Kurtu
is
across the
dodging
room.
too, so he's got advantage on this. Perfect.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna keep it there for fun, but I couldn't drag it, so it wasn't as funny as it was in my mind, you know.
You know, Hugo can do this and not hurt somebody.
Is that a strength or a weakness in Kurtu's eyes?
That hurts.
That's why Kurtu's our leader, because at any moment he could just wipe us out.
Alright, if you like where it's at there, Kurtu, with that icon selected, go ahead and click your trigger all, and that will take effect on the opponents within the AoE range.
Yeah, thanks. I couldn't remember. I was like, "Where's the trigger roll?"
Nice. Just
All
two
right,
natural
the
ones.
ball of fire explodes, largely damaging the creatures, wounding them quite badly. Okay, yes, they are. You hear the explosion of fire. Those of you that have line of sight might even notice a body fall to the ground.
Does that roll the disadvantage when they're paralyzed? Or...
I got a special thing sent to me, so I think it did.
Okay, that might be why there's two nat ones.
Yeah, so it's separate. Like it rolled all of those 6, and then it rolled 2 more to me, and it applied the damage. So yeah. So as far as I can tell, it did.
Gotcha.
Hey, there's a lizard on a stick over there.
All right. So let's see. With that complete, next up is this opponent's turn. His turn ends, and then he gets a new save against Hold Person. So Armony, throw me another spell effect roll, please. He is still held by the magic. One more time, Armony, for the second one, also still held. He is also still held as we move to Hugo.
I almost feel bad for him.
Kill the other ones before they run away.
Are the brazier... So it's difficult terrain to go over the sarcophagus?
Right now it's not. I mean, it should be, but I didn't declare that, so for now we'll say it's not.
We're particularly motivated at the moment.
All right. So Hugo sort of like looks competitively at Kurtu. I could do that too.
I swear, if you guys take all the kills, you're really gonna piss Rasmus off.
He's gonna throw a fireball.
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be plenty more kills to be had. This is just the first room.
Okay, so I did that to do the,
Oh man, big old damage.
well, I just did that to do the burn the slot. I think I still have to.
Yes, you still do the AoE. Right, that burns the slot. That number might be deceiving because it won't be the same number that's rolled for the smart AoE.
Yeah, but there's a chance. It could be even better.
That is true. All right, I will
However,
scoot
that's
into the
above
room.
average.
Let me-
Pretty good one.
Let me try shrinking this targeting thing down a little bit. I'm not sure why it was so big to start with, but it looks like the radius remains, which is good. So I'll try to shrink this one down. There you go. That should be easier to maneuver now.
Okay. I mean, that's basically where I want to put it. Except, wait, no. I'm still gonna do it this way because it'll give me. I can't really see how deep it goes, so it'll give me one more square.
Yes. All right. So he steals Kurtu's spell and his joke. Let's see how it goes.
Oh,
All right. With this explosion of fire once again rattling the room, you can just see smoke and this acrid smell fills the air.
And then he like whispers to the sarcophagi, "Apologies, Magister. We will deal with them quickly and be out of your way." And that's it.
You hear no immediate response. Okay, Spectre.
Alright, time to take a peek, see if there's anything left. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
west, I think. I
Uh,
heard somebody
In
else.
the room proper here, Spectre, you realize every opponent has been burnt to the ground. And we are out of combat, folks.
Okay, that means I get my Dread Ambusher back.
If you get into another battle, yes.
I'm sure there's more battles. I don't think
Maybe.
this place is guarded by 6 lizard folk.
All right, where is everybody so I can chop their heads off?
Oh, welcome to the fight, Gale.
What? Their
We're done.
Killed them all.
blood
I was
stinks
so
in here.
close.
Sorry about that.
Well, if we had surprise on these guys, everybody else heard us, I'm sure.
Wait a minute. Where is the dwarf? Why are we fighting these creatures? Where I thought we were looking for the dwarf. These aren't
They were in our
dwarfs.
way.
I think the snake people took the dwarf.
That's what he said.
Okay.
It's only
good.
one way to go, so.
Can I kill snake person? I know I can't kill dwarf person.
Oh, hang on.
Remind me, the arrow is pointing to the top of the stairs, right?
Arrow means it's going up.
I know you said they were burnt, but is it possible to search their bodies?
It is, yes. Go ahead and throw me a blind check as you search the body, see if you can find anything of interest.
Can I help with that somehow?
You can, yes. Let's see. Do one or both of you happen to be proficient in investigation?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so you do what you can here, seeing what you can find. The bodies of these lizard folk, they have weapons on them, primarily clubs. They have spiked shields, and each one of them had 3 javelins tucked into a sheath on their backs. No pouches, nowhere to contain coins or anything else of interest.
I will reach down and I will take 2 javelins if it's not too burnt.
Somehow the javelins seem in pretty decent shape.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Any rules?
I sculpted my spell around those javelins so that you could have them.
You're so considerate.
Of course you
No.
did.
So
Don't
again,
forget it.
As a quick reminder, arrows point up, meaning this is a set of stairs going down. So think of this as you're seeing a ceiling, and the ceiling is going downwards. You obviously can't even see as far as you can see on the map right now. You're basically just seeing the stairs. You'd have to descend further to see what you see.
We are at the top, and there is
Correct.
nothing down there.
So, I think we've got 2 options here. Either we slow down and carefully make our way through, but we risk them being prepared, or we move quickly and see if we can catch them off guard.
Is there any light down there?
There is not.
Now it looks dark as shit, Kurtu.
Yeah, so maybe we get rid of the light source over here and let our person who can hide in the dark go down there.
Oh, God. All right.
You can just go around the corner or something.
I'll be right here watching you with my dark vision eyes.
You'll be watching the direction I go, and you're.
That's right.
Good luck.
So all the lights are extinguished now? Is that what happened? I haven't seen any change on the map, so I don't want to go down until I do.
I can
Or-
still see. Now I can't.
Well, Hugo, you can move if you want to keep your light spell. You can like move just like back here or something, and then the light won't
All right.
go all the way down the.
That way I won't have to waste it if you get into trouble
It's a cantrip, so you can't waste it.
with the
It
time.
takes an action though.
Wasting my time.
Sure.
Yeah. So we're dark.
Based on what everybody has said, I am assuming everybody's dark right now.
Okay. I will still move at half speed, trying to get advantage on a stealth check, or make a stealth check, I suppose. Not a thief. So, do you want a blind check to represent my ability to stay stealthy?
Sure, yeah, that'll work.
I'm so good at stealth. I'm not even concerned. So I will start heading down the stairs.
Natural 1 on the other side.
I got like a plus 15 or something. Not that high, but
You're in plus enough range, is what I like to say.
I am plus 13 in stealth.
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
Okay, am I starting to see the bottom here?
As you get to there, Spectre, now that you can see the bottom, so you can see what you're seeing, you notice that there is a bridge that goes across this chasm. So remember, this is east, so the bridge extends east across this chasm. It is pitch dark in both sides of the bridge from what you can see from where you're currently standing. As you can see the bridge now, you also notice that there are some individuals lying in wait here as though they are prepped and ready for you, looking in your direction very carefully, cautiously, but they don't seem to see you at the moment.
Crouched as in prone, or
No.
are they...
As
Okay.
in kneeling down, shields in front of them, clubs in other hand, looking like they're bracing for somebody to charge them. Past them, you notice two other individuals standing at what looks to be the top of a set of stairs. You can barely make them out from where you are here, but as they kind of sway, you notice one of them looks like a humanoid with a snake for a head.
Okay. What are they holding?
They are holding onto bows at the moment, and they are knocked and ready to fire.
Okay. So I am going to make my way back to the party, also at half speed, and I will tell them. I will come around the corner and I will start. Once I get like back here where Hugo's light is, I'll gesture to everyone to come to me.
I will carefully at quarter speed make sure I can get back there.
All right, boys, so here's what's going on. There's a big bridge over a chasm of some sort. I'm whispering, by the way. It's about, I didn't count, like 8 tiles or something. 40, 50 feet maybe. There's 6 more lizard folk waiting on the bridge and 2 archers behind them at the other end of the bridge. Gotta do this real carefully because I don't know how far down that hole goes. I couldn't see the bottom. It was just pitch black, so you get on that bridge, they might try to shove you off. And if they shove you off, I don't know if we're getting you back out. So,
Well,
What's- What's the bridge made out of?
what was the bridge made out of, Adam?
Similar material you've seen around here, which is essentially like stone tiles.
It's a stone bridge about 10 feet wide, but again, there's 6 brawny lizard folk down there. Gonna guess that they're holding this choke point for a reason. So they're ready for someone coming.
Well,
That's what I'll
stone
say.
bridges don't burn by fireballs.
Harmony confirms that it was stone bridge because she has dark vision as well. But she couldn't see the people.
Well, okay. So here's my thought. I mean, we can't just let the two archers sit back there and take pot shots at us. Are they behind all of the brawny ones?
Yes, they will have cover if I try to shoot them.
I could teleport someone with me over there. Except
me.
But
Then we'll have two behind them.
it might mean no fireballs because I'm running a little low.
Perfect. That means I can do the ass kicking. Take me with you, Hugo.
All right.
And I can also not see in the dark, so you and me traveling together would be best.
And the rest of you, are you gonna go on the bridge?
I can shoot them from the other side of the bridge. There's a little bit of space down at the bottom of the stairs that a couple ranged people can make shots.
Well, hey, Gale, what about your new tattoo? It increases your range when you fight, right?
No, the tattoo, I can grab people with it. But don't forget, as a super powerful Eladrin, I can Misty Space Step. So I could get probably halfway and then try to do the rest as a bonus action. As you guys always talk about bonus actions.
Don't forget, I'm much better at my invisibility spells now. They're getting stronger and stronger. You might say they're even greater.
So, are you saying I could punch somebody and stay invisible?
I'm saying I sure would like to try that or something.
That sounds great. Well, how about this? I like the plan of me and Hugo going to the other side and taking out the archers. But what if you made, perhaps, Gale invisible? I don't know if you can do it with more than one person, but having him being able to move quickly, or even Harmony, so she could stay alive, heal us, and, not die.
Yeah, I think it might be better for Harmony to have the super invisibility.
So what I'll say is out of character. I'm down to like 5 sorcery points, and I really don't want to use up all my sorcery points for twinning right now.
No, you do you, bro. I mean, greater invisibility sounds great anyway.
Right, right. I'm just explaining why I may not be interested in doing 2 invisibilities right now, just because,
You're fine. I think we can handle this without it. There's 6. The lizard folk are the same ones we just fought, as far as their tokens are concerned. I don't know if Adam throws gets sneaky with token art, but they're probably. My guess is they're just kind of rank and file soldiers. I don't know about the archers, but
the archers will be dead quickly.
Yeah, I'm hoping that if you guys can get to the other side, then that should throw their plans out of whack. The only thing I'll say is that they were ready for us, so as soon as they see anybody, they might be able to get shots off before we can act.
How far back in the chamber is the archers?
Well, the bridge was 40 or 50 feet. The archers were standing at the top of another stair, so there's another set of stairs on the other side that go down. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So the archers are at the top of the stairs. The stairs they're guarding are about equidistant from the ones from the bottom of ours. So there's like
100.
5 or 10. Yeah, there's like 5 feet, 5 or 10 feet before the bridge. Then the bridge is like 40 or 50 feet, and then the archers are another 10 feet, 5 to 10 feet back from that.
Oh, just so like 60 feet away.
Yeah, from the bottom of the stairs.
But
if you're talking like from the top of the stairs, from where we are, because as soon as someone with a light source goes down that way, they're gonna see you.
Yeah, top of the stairs. I can go very far with this spell. And I don't really have to see it. I just have to sort of envision it in my mind and trust. And he like
Okay,
winks at Rasmus. I've never actually done it before.
Yeah, Rasmus gives you a thumbs up. He's ready. He's like, yeah, let's risk it.
Okay, so here's what
I'm for it.
here's what I'll say. I think my stealth roll is still active since nothing has happened to change this. So I will get you an accurate measurement here. And
So 2 quick things. To add to the verisimilitude of this, I've added in one-way vision blockers, meaning that when you look this way, you're not going to be able to see everything, but as you descend the stairs, you will be able to see further and further to the east, representing as you're going down the stairs what additional things you can see. Secondly, just from like a rules perspective, if you reapproach, it would be a new stealth roll.
okay.
Hang on. Wait, Spectre.
What?
It seems that no matter what, Hugo here is confident in the distance of the spell, right? We don't need exact distance. You just need an envision of the space we are going that's within the distance. Did I understand
it
that?
can be up to 500 feet.
Okay. Does anybody have parchment?
And I'll just throw one other quick note with Dimension Door. Sounds like that's when you're considering read the spell and know exactly how you have to word where you're going. It's a great idea, can work very well. But again, remember, you're going down vertically, right? So be very careful with how you word the spell.
Okay. I don't think he's going to try for the whole distance aspect, more like what a location looks like.
Can you post the spell description in chat? Just so that I know what you're thinking.
Oops, it made me cast it.
Oh, yeah, you can give yourself a shot back. All right, where are you going?
I'll show you how it works, and he just does it. No.
I see.
Okay,
Upward
so
to
it
the
does-
northwest at a 45-degree angle, 300 feet. God, that's specific as hell.
Place you can see, one you can visualize.
Right, so visualize is
Yeah.
always the one that's challenging because people think that just means, oh, I know what it looks like. But visualize basically means you've been there before, or how I interpret it, I would say, is you've been there before, you've seen it, so you're like, hey, I want to go here because you know where it is.
Yeah, Adam, but what about if somebody like Spectre, who has seen it, drew a picture for Hugo and then put like a X marks the spot on where we should teleport? Could he then envision it that way?
Yeah, Hugo has a good imagination.
I'm going to say no, and the only reason I say that is I feel like that could open up too many strange can of worms. So, but again, you would use the third option if you haven't seen it yourself, right, where you're specifying the exact distance you're going to move. Because again, if you, even with a picture, if you cast the spell from where you're currently at, you can't say, I want to go here. I imagine that the visualize thing, because you've been there before, you know how to get there. Like you've seen it, you know how to get there. With someone else telling you what it looks like, I don't think that's the same as seeing it yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
So he was like, I need exact coordinates, Spectre. Otherwise, something bad will happen.
All right. I will make another stealth roll. I think in the darkness where they can't see me, with plus 13, I'll be fine. And if I take 2 arrows to the face, then our plan goes out the window and we improvise.
I know sometimes there's that moment when before you do something, you give out like a little squeal and it makes you feel heroic. Have you noticed that, Spectre? You're like, ah, when you shoot, and you shoot a little better.
I'm not wasting a hero point on this. I'm gonna save that for when I'm about to die.
What if we just tell him we just want Verum and to give him up?
We don't seem to be in a particular powerful negotiation position.
Really? We just murdered 6 of them.
Yeah, exactly. So
So
we're
we
not
murder more of them, and then we're even in an even better position.
These were peons. They didn't even have any coin on them.
Those people don't look particularly, if the way that is described, that they are particularly afraid of us right now. They have the look in their eye like they want to chop heads off.
They're ready for
Alright,
us.
should I turn into a wolf then?
Oh. Save that for the that part.
Yeah, we might need your healing magic. I don't know if you can do that while you're a wolf, can you?
I don't think so.
I like our plan. I think it's a good plan. It's bold. It's a little risky. I like it. Meets both the criteria of what I look for in a good plan.
Wait, Gale scratches his head and says, "What's the plan again?"
Kertu is going to make Harmony invisible, so she doesn't get picked off or anything.
He
Giving
points
us-
at- Okay, yep.
Yeah, right. Hugo,
Well,
this
Do
one.
we need to do that? What if she just like stays in the back? There's only 2 archers, and the rest of them, like,
I could just hide behind the corner and just jump out when
Huh?
I have to cast something.
Here's an idea. You can make me invisible, and I go with Hugo. When I teleport, I would stay
That's what I
invisible
was
on the other
thinking.
side.
Yeah.
then they all dogpile Hugo.
No, I would kick
The
all of their
lizard.
asses invisibly. You have no
See,
faith
so
in me,
Gale's
Spectre?
question was a good question because we don't have a plan.
We're still working on it, okay?
And then-
We're gonna be here for the next hour and a half.
The rest of you rush the bridge.
Right. Okay, I got yep. Oh, got that. But are you going to look down the stairs again, or are you not going to do that?
Yes, because Hugo needs exact distances and angles and this magic shit I don't really understand. But
Well, hang on. Like, just bear with me. Based on how far you're saying, I can probably move that far in a single quick movement. I could probably bum rush the archers myself, but I would have to. It sounds like
you'd have
dodge
to get
a few of them.
You would have to get through 3 rows of lizard folk. They're standing on the bridge, so there's no way past them unless you are
Jump
able
over
to
them?
jump, unless you're able to jump 15 feet, including vertically, against enemies who are ready for you coming.
I have a different spell that might work for that. How would you feel about going underneath the bridge?
What?
Yeah, that sounds
Explain.
cool too.
I can make it so you can climb on walls.
That might be
that
that might be
sounds-
handy if anyone falls down. Yeah.
But, if you feel like you can do it, that's a lesser spell. I'll have a more power later if we do it
Yeah.
that way.
That works for me, and I definitely know I can do it. I mean, I could. It would only take a expansion of a small amount of my natural energy to be able to increase my speed like that.
You are very fast.
It's the hooves. Can't wear boots, but I can move quick.
Yeah, okay.
You wouldn't
mean-
be alone on the other side in that case, though.
I welcome the challenge. You just took all of my kills, so yeah, bring it on.
So, Armini, are you going visible or not? I lost track.
It sounds like we're
I don't-
making Rasmus invisible, and then, well, order matters, but Rasmus is going to get
Is it-
spider climb and invisibility. Is that what's happening? And then he's gonna.
No, I think we
Follow
can
along the side
save
of the
both.
bridge.
I think we can save both of those higher level spell slots. Out of character, this is what I'm thinking. If you just
Yeah, I
went
don't
in
think-
and you saw, and you saw the level, I mean not the level, but the tokens of the creatures we're about to fight, then if we just wiped them out that quick, then I assume that it's not like they should be able to overpower us at this level. It's the other creatures we've got to worry about. The archers taking pot shots, and then whatever that dude.
Yeah, the archers
did
are the
fucking-
problem. The archers are the problem, but the other problem is that if you're on the bridge, any of the lizard folk might just like try to grapple you like the trolls did, and then throw you down. I don't know how far. So
And it
Yeah,
sounds like
and-
perhaps Libby had something to add. If you wanted to add, Libby.
Oh, I just was gonna agree that we shouldn't waste the invisibility and that sort of thing.
Yeah, right.
Okay, conserve
Rasmus gives Harmony a
resources.
half of. See, she gets it. We are strong as it is. We can use our natural abilities and just a small boost from magic to be able to accomplish the same thing we're thinking here.
Let's
'Cause
grapple
w-
them, throw them off.
Yeah, I like that idea also.
Alright. Do you still want to climb on the wall so you can go underneath and bypass them to get to the archers?
Yeah, I think that's the best bet. And I'll need to light a torch. Since we're not trying to be sneaky, then I'll just use my speed and make it to the other side and see if I can take out those archers.
Your hands must be free for the spell to work, apparently.
You put torch in mouth like dog.
We could
I
do
guess
the
Harmony-
weasel trick.
Yes, that was so
what-
cute,
Hugo, can you
Harmony.
put light on something that Rasmus is like carrying around his neck or something, and then you can have a torch, or do you need your hands for both your hands free as well?
Actually, I think the spell says while leaving its hands free, right? So it lets your feet stick to those surfaces.
Oh,
So it's so I could literally run along the wall. If I was a
see.
little bit higher level of a monk, I could do that anyways. But
Interesting. Oh, so you can
it's-
juggle while you're going under the bridge now.
So it's not like a spider walk at all. It's more like a person walk.
Yeah.
yeah, well, I think I can make it. If you say the bridge is 60 feet, then I could bum rush the other side. I could probably make it up to the top of the stairs. I may have to dodge a few arrows, but then I should be able to get them pretty quickly.
They are at the top of the stairs. The stairs are behind them going down. I didn't see anything past them. Because
Right, so
I
both the
wouldn't be able to hit.
stairs that you came down, Spectre, and the bridge are all in a downward slope, and then there's stairs even further past the archers going down even more.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't know what's behind the archers, if there's anything behind the archers.
Well, I think initially having someone blow past them and get behind them will disturb them. And I think using wits here and not battling them on the bridge, especially because a lot of you guys can hurt them from a distance away, then we should be fine.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Here you go. Enjoy being a spider. And Hugo casts Spider Climb on Rasmus.
Alright, you cast this spell with a verbal component that echoes in the tomb here and the silence. And now, Rasmus, you have the ability to spider climb.
You already know we're coming.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
concerned about the sound.
So Rasmus is gonna go ahead and start moving, but
Let's all get into position first, because they can't see the top of the stairs either.
I need to be at the front so I can move the quickest, even if I don't roll very high on initiative, which has been happening lately.
I will say, let's see, Gale and Rasmus. Rasmus, probably not you, as you were the recipient of the spell. But Gale, based on where you're standing, you notice that after the spell is cast, as you're looking down, you can see some light peeking out from the bottom of the vision that you have from the stairs now.
Is it like a torch or someone approaching?
It looks very similar to torchlight, yes.
Spectre, there's a light down there. Maybe someone's approaching us. Go
Oh
look with
boy. What?
Rasmus, go away with your torch so Spectre could have a look.
They have a light, genius. They'll see me.
Wow, these are such good friends we have, right, Rasmus?
Look, we stick to the
Does it-
plan anyways. I can still weave around them and make my way to the other side, right? Don't deviate from the plan just because they move.
Maybe they are trying to negotiate, as Harmony said. Maybe we are in a powerful bargain.
Okay, so if they negotiate, we do that first. But if shit goes awry, then I'm gonna run past them and see if we can get to those archers in the back.
I can remember that.
Sound good?
They're coming, I think.
Go.
I don't know why my light ends abruptly here, Adam. I don't know if you have a.
Yeah, so I'm trying to represent there, as you can only see so far until you continue descending. My hope is that you're able to pass right through that blackness, and then you'll see the next set of what you can see.
No, it blocks me. I can't.
Oh, darn. I was
Well,
hoping that would be a blocker, but it looks like that's not set up right. So, okay, as you guys start descending, I will move those lines. Alright, so Rasmus, you're coming down with a torch, and as you get to basically about there, technically one more step, but you wouldn't be able to see them until you take... Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to lack the tokens here. You're coming down, you have spider climb, but you're not silent, you're not invisible, nothing like that, so that is what is going to trigger the round of combat. So let me go ahead and roll initiative, folks.
Can I use my inspiration, Adam, for my initiative?
You can, yeah, you can decide to do that even after you see the roll.
Nice. So I'll wait until I see the roll then. I'll keep it.
Did I roll the exact same that it was already? Or did that replace?
Yeah,
Yours
replace
overwrote it. Yeah, so I'll just replace you with a 10.
Nice. Initiative worked out well for us, it looks like.
So as you guys are all descending and moving, as things essentially go into hyper focus at this point, Kurtu, you're the quickest to react.
I really hope those archers don't have lightning bolt.
All right, so I see what I see.
No. So from where you're standing, the way that the stairs descend, you only see to basically about here. You'd have to get to roughly where Gale and Hugo are to be able to see the next set, and you'd have to get to where Rasmus is to have full sight on the stairs. Or on the bridge, I should say.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come here. I'm going to hold my action. If I see a baddie, I'll shoot it with a firebolt.
Okay, so you ready your action to cast Firebolt if you see an enemy. Hugo.
All right, Hugo will continue down the stairs. Gets to here. Do they obviously look hostile?
Yeah, they got weapons in hand. They're ready for us.
They all have weapons and shields in hand, at least this group of them here. They are crouched down, not prone, but like think of it as knees bent, bracing with their shields, and then you see two behind them that are holding onto bows, and they look like they're in preparation to shoot at you.
And you said there was light coming up from somewhere. Is that visible to me?
Yeah, it is, yeah. So as you scan really quickly at the opponents here, you notice this guy right here is actually holding onto a torch instead of a spiked club.
Huh. That's weird. They don't need to see. But since they look hostile, Hugo just shrugs and says, I guess the hits are the hits for a reason. And he's going to cast Fireball.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it. The plan's out the window. Yay!
Yeah, we spent that long talking about this, and then one fireball basically ends the combat.
Isn't that the
I'm gonna
answer?
laugh.
Always the answer.
I mean,
Fireball is always the answer.
yeah, I mean, here we go.
Adam is currently thinking of every fire-resistant creature he can think of.
No,
How
this is a
many-
module. I'm not going to do that to you guys.
How many enemies can I slap counterspell on?
It's not like I would intentionally look at what spells you have and then like set enemies up that would be good against that, would it?
That's just to burn the slot.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not taking that roll. We're gonna get roll much better on this.
I'll shrink this down for you again just to make it a little bit easier for you to navigate. There you go.
That looks good to me.
Okay, feel free to trigger it. Okay, you will notice that as the fire explodes, several of the lizard folk are slain instantly. The two in the back, you notice that the fire, while affecting them, it's almost as though they may be resistant or have magic resistance, as they have an easier time trying to resist, though they still take full damage. So only two of the lizard folk remain.
Okay. Hugo will continue down the stairs for 10 more movement. And as a... Oh, I guess I can't... Oh, yeah. As a bonus action, if I telekinetically shove this one, would it just go backwards, or would I be able to shove it to this?
You have to shove straight or pull, so you can't shove diagonal, so unfortunately that would only be away from you.
Bummer. I guess he will still try to push the lizard folk back one.
Alright, spell effect roll, please.
I think I have the button for it.
Oh yeah, that works even better. You managed to do so.
Okay. And I hope seeing his dead buddy scares him away.
Okay, next active Spectre.
Alright, so seeing the fireball go off and realizing that the plan we had is no longer the plan we're going for, I'm just gonna move forward. 5, 10,
As you get closer, I say, yeah, it was a good plan, Hugo. I like it. I like
20.
it.
So I can see them now? I guess Hugo's kind of in the way,
You
though.
can see them? Right, if you shoot through Hugo's
25.
space, it'd be cover.
30.
Oh, did the guy with the torch, did it accidentally drop into the other side of the...
Hugo's still got light on him, so...
He does, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
So... Those guys took 32 damage, and they're still looking healthy. Do I have a clean shot on this guy from here?
You do, yeah.
Okay. I think I will, because this lasts an hour, I think I will cast Hunter's Mark on the guy on the left. So
Okay,
I will
sure, yeah, go and burn that slot.
burn the slot. And then I will make my 3 attacks against him. Short bow here. 1 should hit, I think.
That one does hit, yes.
So 12 plus. You want to take that 600's mark, or do you want me to reroll?
I'll take the 6.
Okay. So 18 to him, second shot. 19
Also hits.
for another 8 plus 3.
Wounds him a second time.
Third shot. How many hero points do I have? I've got quite a few. I will use a hero point on the third and final shot because that is also my extra damage shot. So add 7.
Nice.
This guy is fucked.
Indeed. He will be slain.
So 8 plus whatever, and then I spent 30 movement to get here, so I will go back up the stairs so they can't line of sight me as easily. Oops. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm done.
Okay, next up is Rasmus.
Okie doke. Rasmus is going to move down to here, and he kind of like stutter steps in front of Hugo, and then he's going to move to
And
here.
Rasmus, as you step there, you realize the ground underneath your feet is quite slippery. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
You son of a bitch.
Now he does have spider climb. I don't know if that helps him at all.
Not on this, unfortunately. So you realize this area is quite slippery, but you manage to not slide, and you can continue moving.
I'm glad I did the stutter step because what I was going to do is just take off right away and jump, so that's going to change my plan. So I'm going to move to... Let's see, that was 15, so I can move to here. As I get to here, I'm going to... let's see, this guy right here, I'm going to use my front little kick ability and see if I can unarmed strike him.
That will hit.
Nice.
Injuring him.
Perfect. I am going to do that again.
That'll certainly hit.
Dead 2.
Alright, go ahead and post damage. Yes, he is slain.
Perfect. And then as a bonus action, I am going to... yeah, let's do a little ram action on the... after I do like a little double kick, I turn and look at this guy, and I'm just going to come in for a super headbutt.
That'll certainly connect. And he is wounded as well.
I'm going to put my hand in the air and say, I got a kill. Stupid magic uses.
Okay, Gale is up next.
Did it look like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Did it look like it was slippery, Hugo?
Yeah, he slipped around when he went on it.
Don't fall, Gale.
You
Just
don't have
make the
hooves.
save.
You can't do it.
It's easy. Just
Well,
roll well.
I don't want to fall. So then I have javelin in hand. I'll throw javelin at probably disadvantage at the creature right in front of me. I think it's 30 for a javelin.
I think you're
That
right.
Sounds right.
Oh, do I?
That will miss.
Okay, well that's one of them. I have another one. Can I draw another one and shoot it?
Since you had it in your hand, yes.
Okay, I'll try better now. Hugo, watch this.
Higher, to the left.
I should have pulled him closer.
That will also miss.
I said to
Alright,
the
what is-
left, Gale.
What does the bridge look? Why is it slippery? Is there something I can just tell passively?
It's like misty, right? Isn't that what you said? Or like,
It can't be
Bluey?
oil.
I don't remember what he said. He said it was like slippery.
So you're looking down at the ledge, is what you're saying?
Yeah, just kind of as I'm like looking. Hugo, how did he slip? Did it look like I'm not investigating, but did it look like it can't be oil? It must be something else.
So as this has specifically been drawn to your attention, you look down at the bridge itself now. You can see that there is moisture that is dripping down from the high ceiling, and the bridge is currently covered in slick moss.
Oh, slick moss. Okay, well that is fine. All right. Good luck, Rasmus. You can do it.
We're such good friends.
This guy, Adam. I still have a bonus action. This guy's dead, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's 2 left.
Yes, I punched him in the nose and broke it.
Okay. Well, I will stay there. Hopefully. Gale's really nervous about the slippery bridge.
I bet he's got PTSD from last week.
You fell in the well twice, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, that was epic battle.
Well,
And he
was
also
thrown
fell off
in
the
well.
ledge
He
on
didn't
the
fall.
Chimera. Yeah. He also fell off the ledge against the Chimera too, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he got hit by the bone boulder.
He had a bad day last time. I love you, buddy.
All right, Armin, your turn.
It was fun.
All right, Harmony makes her way down the stairs a bit, and who are the 3 people you would like to select for the aid spell?
Spectre, Hugo, and Gale.
Okay, Spectre, Hugo, and Gale, your current and maximum hit points both increased by 5.
Wow,
It looks like she casts it at level 3, right? So 10.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
If you cast that at level 3, then yes, 10 HP.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Does it tell
Almost
you that?
survive a power word kill.
It does under 8. It says add duration 3. I just didn't notice it there. Oh, and it says spell slot level 3, really obviously. I missed that one too.
Oh, down there. Okay.
So how do you
Um,
want us to record this, Adam? Just like somewhere in the...
I'm going to add to the hit point modifiers, I think, right? In the attribute options.
I just wrote in my personality trait little box, original hit points is 108. Now it's
Yep,
180.
as long as you remember what your original is, yeah, that's the main issue. All right, this guy's turn. Okay, you're going to notice as he has his bow in his hand, but notices most of his companions dropping here, he looks towards you, Rasmus, and as he does, you see his head sways a bit as he utters these words in common, and I will need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Can I burn a reaction for a hero point?
You can, yes.
Nice. It'll make the difference, watch.
Okay, with advantage from being a satyr, you are not affected by this suggestion. And he will then back up. This one's turn. He is going to step up and try to shove you off of the ledge.
What a
I'll
surprise.
need you to make a strength. Right, hang on. You can make athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
I just burned my reaction too, didn't I?
You did.
Can I use my inspiration for advantage on this one?
You can, yeah.
Adam and I
There we
write
go.
this game together.
Well,
Here we
come
go.
on, it was kind of right there, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, so as he tries to shove you, you gird yourself and are not shoved backward. Okay, Kurtu.
Nothing's going on.
Rasmus is in a shoving fight with the last person over there.
Not the last. Another one ran away. Kill this one. I'm chasing him.
Watch your step.
Oh, I
Although-
still see one.
Although it would be really funny if he fell.
I wasn't going to tell him.
That is going to miss.
Jesus, Katu. I was really close to my head.
And actually, that is considered a fumble, so roll a spell fumble. Let's see if it says allies next to him have to bump back 5 feet or something.
It's so hot, you know, the heat. He's got to get away from it.
Oh my...
Oof!
Holy moly.
Alright, you hit yourself with your spell, so go ahead and post that damage against yourself. I think this is the worst one I've ever seen. So you suffer 21 points of fire damage, Kurtu. Let's see, instant you take the full effect. You do. You also fall prone, so let's go ahead and set prone on you.
Also says he bumps his head. Goodness.
Jesus Christ.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Does it take my firstborn too? I'm just wondering.
I think this is literally like a 1% chance that this happens. This
I've
is the
never
worst
seen
one.
this one.
Yeah.
The
okay,
longer the text, the worse it is.
Absolutely. So you succeeded on the save, so you don't suffer any additional effects. So you fall prone and you hit yourself with the 21 fire damage, but other than that, nothing else applies.
You know, I know casters are stronger than marshals, but I don't know if this is necessary.
It's a 1% chance on a 5% chance, so do those maths, right?
I mean, we
Once
got
per
the
campaign,
1% chance on that fucking blue dragon bullshit.
Hey, dang,
is
it's
true,
it's
yeah.
slippery around here.
It sure is.
I imagine he's bumping into Gale's legs right now as he hit the ground and kind of rolled down down the stairs a little bit. Hugo.
Don't worry, you'll get there, little buddy. And Hugo will firebolt this one.
Okay. That will indeed hit. Yes, and the fires consume this creature as it drops to the ground, falls off, and over into the chasm.
And then he didn't fall prone from the backfire.
He did, yes.
Can Hugo help him up with a telekinetic pole?
Sure,
I could
I'll
just
allow
stand
it.
up on my turn, though.
Yeah, but he wants to give you your movement back.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yes, you're telekinetic. As long as you're not going to try to resist at all, Kurtu, as you're kind of rolling down the stairs, you feel force lifting you to your feet.
It must be the heavenly dragon having dizzying spell.
Yes. And Hugo is going to carefully try to cross
And
the
when you
moss
say carefully, tell me what you're doing.
and moving half speed in order to cross without
Okay.
having to make a save.
So I'm just going to throw this out there. This text doesn't say any way that you can limit this, but I find that really dumb. So if you're going to move at half speed, I will say you don't have to make the save.
Okay. You just like on an ice skating rink, he'll just sort of try to slide and move slowly
Right.
and get to here. And that's his turn.
Okay, Spectre.
I bet you I make this save easy.
Probably.
Yeah.
You're going to be rolling a set amount of D6 here if you don't just, take it easy there.
Shut the fuck up, Rasmus. I am gonna succeed on this, no problem. Sometimes you gotta spend money to make money. The guy cast a spell, right? So he couldn't have used his dash. Unless he
Seems
has
reasonable,
ability
unless he has
to-
some kind of special ability.
Let me very quickly, in the span of my turn, see how far I can get. So I can move like 80 feet total, so I can probably get like there.
It's assuming you don't get to here and Rasmus just shoves you this way.
He wouldn't do that though, because
No, he wouldn't.
Can I, knowing that it's knowing that it's about to happen, knowing like where the slipping is happening, can I hero point that part?
Yeah, it's
Or
a
no?
saving throw, so you could use a reaction when you make the save. Yep.
I will do that because I think that running guy needs to die.
Yeah, he can't
So-
alert his buddies.
Yeah. Although Rasmus might be able to get to him. Well, let's double up. So yeah, here goes. I will go 5, 10, 15, 20. I will give you the hero point as I do this. I am committing to this. If I fall, I hope someone has a way to get me out.
Of the endless pit we can't see to the bottom of? Yeah, we'll try, buddy.
A whole 2 extra points on the save. So I step here, 25.
All right, and yes, it is indeed very slippery. Dexterity saving throw.
Sheets loading. I'm the best in the world.
You definitely make
This
the
game is
save.
so fucking easy. 30, 35. It's one save for the whole bridge, right? Or are you gonna...
It seems so, yeah.
40. Bonus action dash. 5, 10. Fuck you,
Shove.
Rasmus.
Hugo's like amazed.
You already used your reaction, by the way. You used your reaction to dodge the other shove. 20. There he is.
Now again, keep in mind these stairs go down, so you technically cannot see him yet.
Okay, 25, 30. Tell me when I can see him.
You need to get to here to see it.
I can't get there.
Okay, so I would say you can hear him scampering away, but you don't have eyes on him.
God damn it.
I can get him.
Well, stun him then. I'm good here. I don't want to go any further because there's going to be something around that corner that's going to fuck me.
So that was the move and the bonus action. Anything for your action?
I will dodge, I guess.
Dodge, okay. Alright, next up is Rasmus.
Okie dokie, Rasmus will get to here. Oh, I can see him.
You can once you get to there, yep.
Perfect. I am... Yeah, let's, I'm gonna, as I'm running down the stairs, when I get to, like, the 4th stair from the bottom, I'm just gonna, like, come at him with both of my knees. Little jump and kick.
That will connect.
Perfect. And,
Wound dead.
taking Spectre's suggestion there, I'm gonna use a key point and try to make it a stunning strike.
Okay.
That looks pretty
indeed
good.
Will stun him.
Perfect. And so like I land and I like collect myself and I am going to... Ooh.
I always forget the specifics of stunning strike. Let me just double check this real quick.
Don't worry, I'll remind you. It lasts until the end of Rasmus's next turn, so this guy is boned.
Stunned.
Yeah, and
Also,
stun's
any
crazy.
attack-
It's like incapacitated.
Made at advantage.
Yeah. Stun's a boozy
Okay.
one. Alright.
There you go.
So-
you have advantage on attacks against the creature.
I do, yes. I am going to use my interact with object to draw my battle axe from my back, and I'm going to take a chop directly into the guy's spine.
Okay.
Two hands.
Well, you're holding onto a torch, right?
Oh, yeah, one hand.
That will connect. As your axe blade carves into his shoulder, wounding him again.
Nice. And then bonus action. Actually, you know, I haven't done this one yet. I haven't even read it because I haven't done it yet. Perfect. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Go ahead and burn another point of key.
Nice. And then I'll just do like 2 headbutts into like the back of his head.
Okay. And remind me, Ram is unarmed strike. It doesn't get anything beneficial beyond just an unarmed strike, right?
Yeah, just here, I'll post it for you. It just says that I can use my head and horns to make my unarmed strike. And then when I hit with them, it changes the damage.
Hit.
Cool.
Okay, so a total of 18 points of damage will kill this individual as he drops to the ground. That is the remainder of any obvious enemies. So, folks, we are out of combat.
Good work.
I'm gonna turn around and point my axe at Spectre. Too slow.
Well, the bridge is slippery.
I can't believe they had a mage who did counterspell. Oh, that was crazy.
I'm going to move very half-speedish, Adam, to try to move up here, and I'm going to see, can I find javelin somewhere?
Half-speed-ish? Does that mean not quite half-speed?
More like
He's moving full speed at tippy toe.
3/8 speed.
You're able to get across. Yeah, as long as there's no danger here, I think it's dumb to make you guys all roll saves to cross this. So yeah, you could cross.
Okay, so can I find javelin here, or can I not find javelin there?
You might be dizzy.
Pick high or low, declare it, and then roll 1d100, and if it matches what you declared, you find it. You were supposed to declare it before you rolled?
Yep.
Oh, I thought I said I didn't hold down. I said high, but I didn't hold the button. I didn't hold the button.
Okay, you didn't find it then.
Yeah.
As you guys get closer, you hear Rasmus going, Spectre, so look, when we get out of here, me and you are going to go find a nice meadow and we're going to have a race, okay? I'm going to teach you how to run faster than how your puny legs take you now. How many squats do you do each morning?
About 100. Listen.
We need 125 from you.
You have
immediately.
You have the advantage for until your key runs out, and then I will catch you. I can cunning action for free forever. How much key you got left?
I love how this is like deadly encounter. This occurred, and they're bickering about who's faster.
Look, here's the thing. When I get to the end of my key, I'm just gonna jump to the highest tree I can find and climb it, and your ass can't catch me.
I have a longbow with 600 range.
Oh, you're gonna shoot me now?
Hey,
you guys are very fed. Let's go.
Save the bows for the dwarf.
Come on, let's look around the corner. Where's the sneaky person? Spectre.
All right, who is that on, Armony?
Armony stops Kurtu and touches him with a healing touch. Is that all calculating correctly?
I think so, yeah. So 9 was the base, plus 3 for upcharged casting, so that's 12, plus 3 for Disciple of Life. Now, because you cast that as level 2, Disciple of Life should be 1 more, so call that 16.
16.
Thank
Or
you.
2.
Alright, everyone with light sources back off. Which way do you want me to go?
Well, it looks like he was going to the south.
I think he was trying to turn this corner here.
And again, as a reminder, arrows point up. So as you get to here, you notice this set of stairs is ascending, going upwards. And yes, it did seem as though, well, you didn't see where he ran exactly, but he did kind of take this rough path.
Well, which way was his body facing when I stunned him at him?
I mean, it's all happening within the same 6 seconds, so it's hard to say exactly.
But Rasmus doesn't give him that answer. He says I think they were trying to go this way. But I don't know. I don't know.
Hugo, go away.
Alright.
Better scoot back too. I've got my torch.
Hugo will also check out the ceiling of this room because he said there was water dripping down just to make sure there's no imminent collapse.
Give me a blind check as you eye up there, Hugo, and see if you can determine anything of significance.
Can I also look down to see if I can take my torch and see how far down the hole is?
The bottom is farther than your light will reach. Hugo, as you look to the ceiling, the water is dripping through some sort of natural crevices and things. You're quite confident that there's no risk of the ceiling collapsing.
Looks sound. He's like a dad. Good. It's good rock here. This is as far
Harmony,
as I'm. Sorry, babe. You go.
Harmony is gonna hand Gale a platinum ring and tell him to put it on.
Or why you want to give me gift? We're in the middle of a battle. But thank you.
Just gonna need it later.
Also,
It's easier to put it on now.
Gale doesn't know these customs very well, so he might have just thought he got a marriage proposal right there.
I'm gonna say in Elvish to Rasmus. So, am I married now, Rasmus?
Harmony's gonna
No.
respond in Elvish. No, but
Oh.
thank you for the thought.
She caught you, buddy.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I'd like to get to know you better, but I'll put it on now. Yes, that's good.
Man, I don't
Thank
have an
you.
embarrassed token marker in here this
I'll put on my pinky like a gangsta boss.
Oh, that looks really cool.
Thank you.
Hugo, do me a favor and just extinguish your light spell. Bring it back up.
All right. Yeah.
Everybody.
I don't want to go on the bridge again if I can help it. So.
Yeah, I got you. I just need this hallway to not be lit up while I round the corner.
All right. Mine's off.
I'm still holding my torch, so do you need me to take this away too?
Well, you're so quick, you could probably move onto the bridge, no problem.
Why are we always bickering at each other?
I flick the torch over my shoulder down into the cavern, in the hole over here.
Are you
And a
watching
Tarrasque.
as it descends, or no? Are you doing the cool guy you don't look as you throw it behind you?
Yeah, like a dynamite walk away movie scene.
Hugo will watch that though.
As you watch Hugo, you see it descends, it descends, it descends. Eventually, you hear the telltale sign of it hitting the ground, and you hear sort of an echoing, slithering sound emanate from the bottom.
Something's down this pit.
Snakes.
Yeah.
I hate
We did it
snakes.
fall. So it is now dark.
Ish.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So I will, moving stealthily, I believe the team told me to go around the corner, so I will give you another blind check here. And I will start peeking this way and see what I can see. Stepping over this body here.
You see a long hallway that stretches out before you to the south.
I don't like the,
As you look in that direction, Spectre, you notice the long hallway seems to undulate, moving back and forth as though the corridor is slithering in the manner of a giant snake.
that doesn't sound pleasant. I want to go the other way.
Don't do that.
Yeah, some kind of magical shit is happening over there. I don't think it's a good idea to go that way until we figure out more about it. How about up the stairs instead? The hallway is moving.
You are the leader.
Oh, it's moving. What do you mean moving?
Like, slithering. Undulating is the word I would use that came to mind for some reason.
I can walk on walls for a little bit longer. Do you want me to just walk down it?
I mean, it's your funeral? This hallway down here is not doing that, right? It's only this one?
Correct, yep, and it just as a reminder, the arrow points up, so those stairs go upwards.
I feel like we should exhaust other possibilities first, but if you really think you should go down that hallway, if you think he was retreating that way, there's probably more of his friends that way. We might be, I don't know, but we might, whatever they're guarding could could be Verum, it could be something else.
Oh yeah, that's all I worry about is if we move too slow, Varen will die. Or be already killed or slain, and then we won't get anything from this, and it would be a
He got
huge
here-
waste of time.
He got here days before us. I don't think an
Yeah.
extra few minutes is going to make a difference.
Well, that
But
blood in that summoning pool didn't look like it was days old, though, right?
But I also think that maybe these lizard people took him, and they have not alerted them that their peoples have been slain by fireballs and Rasmus.
No one's gotten away yet, to our knowledge, unless there were people out of sight. So, we might have...
But they'll ask us how we got here. How we were so... I don't know. I'm worried about like a random patrol or something. They're like entrenched here.
I think, it's not stupid of you to climb those stairs and at least see what's on the other side. I mean, it could be more doors and more ways to go, yes, or it could be just an empty room or something, but
Might as
it
well
could
find
also...
out before we...
Well, wait, let me finish. Butthole. Does anyone know anything about snakes? Can they see in the dark? I mean, one of those guys had a torch, but that was a lizard.
Well, I don't know about Yuan Ti, but animal snakes have like a sixth sense that allows them to see heat signatures, right?
So it wouldn't matter if you snuck up there and there was a snaky thing, right? Then you'd just be alone.
So you just want to walk up as a group and hope things work out okay?
Well, I think Hugo brings up a good point. I mean, we haven't alerted anybody that we're coming, so maybe we can still talk our way out of this. We're only here for them. We do not need to kill them.
As you guys
I
are
think
taking a
we'll
little
find
bit
it.
of time here in the hallway to assess your options, you're starting to realize that the temperature has definitely increased since you left the area where Diderus's sarcophagus was. It is noticeably warmer here and particularly humid. As you eye the walls, you can see that they seem to be more of a dark green stone than the regular sort of gray stone of the tomb. And you can see the walls themselves look to be slick with slime and moisture.
It seems like a freaking egg chamber or something in here.
Yeah, so...
Well, I'm
guess
getting hot.
even-
Could we just decide which way? There's two choices.
If Rasmus wants to go that way, Rasmus can go that way. I want to go this way.
No, well, trust your gut. You're the one who sneaks around and does this stuff, so... I'm just saying, I've heard about snakes that, they can do crazy stuff. It doesn't really matter if you're invisible or not.
Yeah, well, I'm not made of glass exactly.
They didn't see her last time either.
No,
That's true, they didn't.
Great. East we go. Nudge you in the
will-
back.
Continue going half speed. Do you want another blind check? Because we've been talking a while.
No, I'll keep your last one.
Okay, that's probably a bad sign for me. So I will move at half speed, 5, 10. I guess we're not in initiative, so I don't need to be counting.
Right.
And I will start ascending the stairs here.
All right. As you have a better view of the room to your east now, Spectre, you notice the northeast wall of this chamber has a statue in it, and it has some particular iconography on it. Do you happen to be proficient in
No.
religion? All right. You don't recognize this of anything of significance, but it is obviously something of prominence.
Okay. Do I notice anything else immediately in the room now that I kind of fucked up and didn't think to ask about the bridge, and someone almost fell? I'd like to take more time to look around the room, see if I can spot anything. I'll come one more up here to get to the top of the stairs here. Do I see anything on the floor or walls that might indicate bad things will happen if we come up here?
Blind check, please.
I have the wrong tool selected. There we go.
You do not.
Okay, I will step over here. Ooh, I can see another door on the other side. Nothing else in the room, just the one statue?
There are a total of 2 statues, one on the northeast wall and one on the southwest wall.
And just so I don't fuck this up, that is this wall and this wall?
Correct.
Okay. I will make my way back to the party. Alright, so big empty room, 2 statues of apparent importance. I have no idea, but there's 2 statues in there. There's a door on the, I guess, southern wall that could lead somewhere else.
Are they statues of snake people?
Were they statues of snake people?
They did certainly have a snake-like quality to their depiction.
Yes, this is... I think it's probable that whatever section of tomb this is has been in the Yuan-Ti's possession for a long time. They may have built this part, or they may have taken it over and established some kind of cultural site here. I'm not sure what it is.
That means we're raiding them right now. So
What? Hang on.
that might have consequences.
Yeah. But there's no one in there though. No guards or anything.
No, but there's another door that leads in the same direction as this scary hallway.
Look, Spectre, you've been doing this a long time. You're used to danger, right?
Yes.
Okay,
But
so you know
I've
that the way we need to go is down the magic hallway that's like squirming at us.
Possibly.
Not the empty room.
Possibly. Or there's another way that the Yuan-Ti use to avoid the dangerous hallway. Because otherwise, it would screw them over too.
But how do you know it's dangerous?
I just get a bad feeling when I see things moving that shouldn't be.
Oh, if no one's up there, I'm gonna light my torch again.
Fine.
And then I'm going to take a step down, Adam, and I'm going to look down this hallway myself. Is it like twisting and turning?
Imagine as though the walls of the hallway seem to be moving ever so slightly, as though they are mimicking the movement of a snake. Also, just want to remind everybody, in case this will be of significance, with no light, Spectre is actually invisible, meaning she fades from sight. Once the lights are brought back on, you can see her once again.
Yep. Even.
That's a neat trick.
It served me well.
Alright, I'm going to take a single step out into the hallway, Adam. Do I die?
No, not with a single step.
Just give it time.
So far, so good. It's kind of making me nauseous. Oh, there's another hallway. Come on, you're safe. I'll wait here.
At what part does it seem like the undulating starts?
Right away. So essentially right here, and it continues the length as far as you can see.
It's like this whole hallway is like the inside of a snake or some shit that is moving.
That's probably a good description.
Harmony eagerly watches to see them get digested.
Okay.
Okay, Gail, I can't really see that far down that hallway because I can't see in the dark. Can you see farther than me?
Just a little further, like maybe 15 feet. I see nothing.
How long does spider climb work? Is it still active?
1 hour is what it
Yeah.
said.
Check the ceiling. Maybe you can climb there instead.
So Gale, as you step to this hallway, you notice that it extends beyond the sight of your dark vision. You'll notice it's kind of black here, and that's because the floor is suddenly gone. You're seeing open air as you look beyond this mark.
Oh, we'll try to describe that, and then I will just say in Elvish. Okay, so this hallway to our west, you can't see, but it's just like it's invisible. It just like it falls off like a cliff. I see nothing beyond it.
And you
So,
see, but you're just seeing air, right? Like the floor
Yeah.
is gone.
Yeah, it's like a cliff, Rasmus.
So, we don't go that way, yeah? Keep going a
Well-
little bit further.
Okay, that's a good idea. I will continue.
Also, look,
What?
I didn't want to say anything in front of all of them, but I'm pretty sure that when they give you a ring like that you are now the kitchen witch. I think it is.
What, the kitchen witch?
Yes, you must cook and clean for her.
Damn it. I always get bamboozled.
And you put it on your pinky, so that means it's at least a 7-year contract. This is all I know.
I look at you. Do I believe him? Oh, there's another door to your right. Look.
There's a door to your left, too. Look.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I will wave the peoples behind me to get closer.
No, you're not going to die.
Hugo was gonna try to loot this body here. He's like, I gotta make some scratch.
You check this body. He does indeed have a longbow upon him, as well as a scimitar. But once again, nothing in the pockets. There is like a satchel on his side, but it does not contain anything of interest. A little bit of moss and like a ration.
Man, these guys are all paupers. All right.
Well, a lot of doors to go through. Is the hallway still doing the thing?
It is.
Does it look like... Are the doors also affected?
They are. They waver ever so slightly as the movement of the hallway affects them.
Fucking trippy boys.
So
This is awesome.
I take out my pipe real quick and I hand it to Spectre and say, "Here, smoke this. It calms your stomach."
No, that's okay. I'm okay.
I'll try it.
You wanna smoke the other stuff? You wanna smoke that cigar that weird dude in the woods gave us who thought he had a baby?
Also, no.
Okay.
That should be fun.
Okay, door to your right, Rasmus. Let's go. Move with the purpose.
Okay.
Alright, so once again, Rasmus, as you make your way down here and you look over to your west, you can see the floor ends, and then you're just seeing open air.
Is the floor moving at all, Adam? Like, are we in some type of trippy, like it's gonna tilt and we'll slide off into the abyss and we'll have to roll new characters?
No, in fact, once you've left that main hallway, that effect is not occurring here.
Oh, that's better. You do your listening thing, or Spectre, come here, get up here. You do your smelling.
Fine.
Adam, has it gotten warmer the lower we've gone?
That seems accurate, yes.
Are the hallways like actually descending anymore, or are we just like on the same level?
You seem to be on the same level at the moment.
Okay. I will come up to the door in Rasmus's space here, and I will listen at door.
Alright, as you
Put my
make your
arm around her
way-
shoulder.
As you make your way up to the door here, Spectre, just clarifying, Rasmus, you currently have a torch in hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to ask all of you to make a perception check. You can make this publicly.
All of us.
Yes.
Ooh, it must be the ring I got.
Okay, so as you step up here, Spectre, and you're prepared to listen at the door, you notice, as does Gale, but Rasmus, Armini, and Kurtu do not spot or hear this happening. So the three of you, Rasmus, Armini, and Kurtu, are all surprised as you notice a shape suddenly emerges from the top of this ledge over into the darkness. this is what it looks like. Essentially a humanoid with the body of a snake. Its entire body is some type of large snake. And let me throw you guys into initiative.
Big boy.
Where's the dwarf?
All right, and Army, go ahead and roll me another initiative. All right, that matches exactly what you had, so we'll keep that. All right, and let me change the music. Okay, so remember the three of you are surprised. So again, that was Kurtu, Armini, and Rasmus,
Me.
I believe. Okay, perfect. All right, so the Armini, you're going to notice also ascending is a figure that emerges from your left. As it does, you see that it pulls a short bow to hand and takes a shot at you. I'll need you to make a defensive roll.
That's rude. We just met.
Indeed it is, as the arrow strikes into you. And it will deal 3 points of piercing damage and 7 poison damage. Okay, Armini, you are surprised, so you don't act this turn. Spectre, you're currently squeezing, sharing a square with Rasmus. When you notice this all of a sudden, what would you like to do?
He's a big boy, and big boys usually have reach, so I am going to cunning action disengage. And then I will move to here so that I'm no longer squeezing it.
Oh, let me unlock you. There you go.
Squeezing. Even if I'm disengaging, I can still make attacks, right?
You can, yes.
Okay. So I will make 3 attacks at this guy from hopefully not disadvantage here. With the short bow.
Yes, you step to the side and you fire off a shot, which will connect.
7. And then second 2 shots, because it's Dread Ambusher round. I assume that probably misses.
That does miss it.
Second shot, probably also no good.
Misses.
Yep. So I have more movement, so I am going to back off. Still disengaging, so 10. Gale, is Gale difficult terrain because he's like surprised?
He's
or?
not engaged, so no.
Okay. 15, 20, 25, and I will stay here so that I can watch both sides if I gotta.
Okay, Rasmus, you are currently surprised, but you notice the lower body of this snake-like creature, a long tail, reaches out, trying to constrict you, and I will need a defensive roll. It manages to constrict you, Rasmus. As it does so, you're... that is on posting to GM. One moment. There we go. So 9 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained. So as it constricts you, it is pulling you closer to it. And from there, it is then going to bite you. So defensive roll at disadvantage. The bite will connect, dealing 8 piercing and 12 poison. And finally, in its hands, you see a blade, and it is going to slash at you with a scimitar. 3rd defense roll. This one will also connect for 10 points of slashing damage.
Big damage rolls there, Adam.
Big yikes.
What are you doing? 39 points of damage. What's up?
Armini, you notice another creature climbs up to this location and fires off a shot at you. Another defensive roll, please. Oof, this will be a critical hit against you, Armini. Please roll a poison crit against yourself. Okay, normal damage, and you have disadvantage on all ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws until the end of your next turn. So that will be 5 piercing and 6 poison. And
Hope no one else is joining the party.
essentially, that's kind of like the poison condition, or close enough that I'm going to use the poison indicator just to remind us that you have that. Rasmus, you are surprised. Your turn ends. No longer surprised. Hugo.
All right, so Hugo sees these arrows hitting Harmony. He doesn't like that. All right. Oh, that's not happening. Run this way. So he can't see them still, so I guess he'll have to go closer. Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna firebolt this one.
Alright, you conjure up a firebolt. That will indeed connect. Go ahead and post damage. Okay, strikes this humanoid figure in the thigh, scorching her.
And that's it.
Okay, Kurtu is surprised, so your turn ends. No longer surprised. Gale.
Okay, so my friend's about to be thrown into the empty space. So I'm going to step up, and I'm going to try to rip Rasmus out of the tail grasp of this snake person.
Okay, so use your action to attempt to grapple Rasmus and pull him free of his own restrained condition. Give me an athletics check, please. Alright, you spend a hero point on it. You managed to do so, breaking Rasmus free from both the grapple and the restrained condition.
Excellent. Now I've moved five feet, so I have speed now with him in my hand.
If you're maintaining the grapple on him, yes.
Yes, I will maintain grapple, so then I will go 15 to there.
As
Come
you
with
step
me, Rasmus!
backwards, Gale, trying to pull Rasmus with you, you notice that really long tail of the creature strikes out at you as an opportunity attack. Give me a defensive roll, please.
Oh, yes, I love defensive rolls.
Did I move back with him, Adam?
Yes, unless you refuse to do so, his intention was to pull you with him. Alright, as that tail tries to coil around yourself, Gale, you manage to dodge out of the way.
15 points of movement. That's now 25 points of movement. So he can go the next square.
Okay, so you pull him to there, yep.
Okay, and then... Oh my goodness. So then I will... I'm going to action surge. Adam.
Okay, action surge.
And then I'm going to move another 15, so 5. That'll be 10 there.
And you're still pulling Rasmus with you?
Yes.
Okay.
And 5 more feet of movement. I know that it's
You don't want to squeeze your...
Nah, I'll
No.
break
You might have
grapple here.
to.
This
You
is
might have to
cool.
let go and like get in the way.
Yeah, maybe just
Can I
describe what it is that
switch?
you're trying to do, and then we can decide from there.
Can I switch positions?
With Rasmus?
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
last
as long
5.
as Rasmus is going to agree with that, sure. Yeah,
Sure.
because you action surge dash, so you got a decent amount of speed, so yeah, you could absolutely do that.
Alright, let's switch. Alright, we switch positions there. Now I think free action, I will draw a sword, and I will say, this guy's going to kill us! Get him out of this fatal funnel! And then I will end my turn and grit my teeth. And what I'm gonna do is, I hope this platinum ring gives me strength.
Okay, we are at the top of round 2. We are also halfway through our session here, guys. So let's go ahead and pause here and take our 15-minute break, and we'll come back on the other side.
Adam, can I ask you a quick question before?
You sure
Please
can.
go away.
I'm going to go ahead and pause this here for break time, but... Alrighty, we are back on the second half of our session here, and we ended in a battle, so we will pick up right there. Alright, top of the round. This opponent now, seeing Hugo out in front, is going to look at Hugo very carefully and cast a spell. And Hugo, I will need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Private?
You can roll publicly. Okay, you have failed this saving throw, Hugo. So this is a suggestion spell, and this is one that I frequently tweak a little bit because I feel like suggestion is very poorly worded. So the way suggestion is worded, essentially it lasts forever, which I find kind of dumb. So I'm instead going to say, and this applies when players use it as well, that you will get a new save at the end of your turn to shake this off. But what this individual says as she's looking to you casting this spell is that the woman behind you is one of our agents. Take her out. And you realize that Armony is indeed a Yuan-Ti agent who's been hiding here amongst your team. Now again, if you were to say like, yeah, okay, I'm going to go attack her, you'll get a new save every round. If you try to come up with something creative and you're like, well, yeah, but I'm going to do something else, like let me know. But generally, if it's something that's hurting you and your team, I'll give that new save every round. If you kind of try to slide around that, then maybe not so much. So hopefully that makes sense.
Okay.
And then you will notice that one descends down into the darkness. Next up is Armony's turn.
Harmony doesn't like the look on Hugo's face. So anyways, she's going to step forward because she can't see what all the commotion is in this room. She still can't really see. Hold on a second here.
Wait,
Okay.
what? There's a giant snake
Whoa.
just ahead of us.
So none of those people are engaged, so I can step through them, right?
As normal speed, correct.
So I'm going to touch Gale.
Okay, that is showing that you're all out of second level slots. So are you going to use a third level slot for this?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and deduct a third level slot. And you touch Gale. And Gale, I assume you are willing for this spell.
I feel the magical ring empower me.
Okay, so you may want to add to yourself a global modifier for +1 to AC and +1 to saves, if you know how to do that. If not, just make sure you have it documented and keep it in mind.
Okay, so this one, I'd like to do Spirit Totem. Hopefully I understand fully how it works.
Well, go ahead and post it. Let's find out.
So
Nice, yeah, that's a good one. What would you like your unicorn spirit to look like? A unicorn, I'm presuming?
yes, a unicorn.
Let me see if I have any decent unicorn art available to me. I think that's good enough. All right, where would you like it to be?
Okay, so it's got a 30-foot radius around it. I'd like to just put it where Hugo will be affected, maybe on his wisdom.
Okay, so I've added the aura to it, so you can see exactly the range of the spirit. And I've also given you control to be able to move it. So you've
Right.
summoned it, and you can put it to anywhere within a point you can see within 60 feet. So feel free to put it where you
Yeah.
like.
That's huge. Okay, well, it'll just chill next to me then.
Okay, so it is there, and you said you wanted to make sure you understood how it worked. So as long as you're not incapacitated, that will remain in effect. You and your allies gain advantage on all ability checks made to detect creatures on the Spirit's aura. So if somebody was invisible or hiding in some fashion from you, and you guys were trying to spot it, you would have advantage on that. In addition, as long as somebody is inside of the aura, when you and only you cast a spell slot that restores hit points to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of your choice in the aura also gains hit points equal to your druid level. So yes, this is a big healing buff ability.
Does that stack with her life
Yes.
cleric ability?
It
Wow,
does.
that's nice. Because that life cleric ability is every healing spell she does, right? That's pretty cool.
Disciple of Life, yes.
I gotta say, Libby, you really made a cool character.
Yeah, we
She's
were
great.
really bummed when Harmony got stuck in time lightning.
Yeah. You
That's
got
a whole
reverted
nother
back.
story.
Harmony is still it didn't take away her interest in healing. So here she is, 40 years later. Okay. So I think that is it for me. I'm out of movement and bonus actions.
Okay, so you use your action and your bonus action. You end your turn, at which point in time that sickened condition will fall off you, so I'll remove that indicator. Spectre, your turn.
Okay. Pretty dicey to push forward to the abomination, I think, so...
You mean
Hearing-
to the snake monster?
Yeah. Because this is a long, narrow hallway, and I'm worried about getting fucked by a fumble again, so I don't think I want to step up, shoot, and step back, because that lost me a character before. So what I'm going to do instead is try to provide some covering fire for the back line here. I'll say, Gale, hold the line, good luck. And then I will go 5, 10, 15, 20... 25, 30.
Hugo's just like muttering to himself. Traitor, she's a traitor.
And I can see this one, right?
You can, yes.
Alright. Do I want to risk... I am just going to make 2 shots at her. One and 2.
Both arrows connect.
First damage 11, second damage 10.
All right, both arrows strike into her, both shoulders, and she is knocked back slightly, but not enough to push her backwards.
Then I will cutting action dash back 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I occupy the same space as the unicorn?
You can. It's not physical. It doesn't count as a creature or anything, so yes.
Okay. I will chill here.
Okay, Gale, you'll notice as the large snake creature moves a bit closer, you see in an instant in eyes the narrow tunnel here drops its scimitar to the ground and slings this long bow from its back to hand. It then looks at you as it pulls back and fires off in rapid succession 2 quick shots. I will need 2 defense rolls, please.
Excellent. And now let's not forget that my magic ring gives me +1. I don't know how to do the globe modif. I tried.
No
You'll
worries.
see on my sheet.
Yeah, no worries. We'll remember. Okay, so that's a +1 on top of that, so you'd have an 18.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do special there?
No, I'll take the 18. We'll see what that does.
Okay, you are struck by the first shot. The second one, however, you manage to evade. As the arrow strikes into you, it is going to do 18 points of piercing plus 10 points of poison damage.
Halved because
Sheesh.
of his...
Yes, half. So
What?
you will take 9 and 5, so you'll take 14, and Harmony will take 14. Alright, and then the creature moves back a bit.
That's a cool spell.
Harmony, Kurtu, Spectre, you notice as the door suddenly opens. And coming out of that doorway is a lizard folk. It rushes up to here, and with javelin in hand, it launches it towards Spectre. Spectre, defense roll, please. You manage to evade the javelin. Alright, only Hugo can see this one, and because Hugo currently has an effect on him, I'm not going to describe what he sees. Rasmus.
It looks like the snake person is retreating.
Rasmus, there's stuff down here.
Alright. Rasmus will... What to do here, guys? Do I want to kill him this way or the other way? Let's go with the other way. So I'm going to draw my battle axe at him, and I'm just going to run full charge and kind of try to shoulder check this one into the wall. I'm going to say like it's a flavored unarmed strike.
Okay. Yes, that will connect.
And off of the recoil, I'm going to try to kind of like uppercut into his chest with the axe.
You bash him into the wall, swing the axe upwards, hitting as well, and slay the lizard folk.
I'm going to turn and point at Spectre and wink. That was nice.
Yeah, wasn't it? There's probably more coming, though.
And then as a bonus action, since I took those actions, I'm going to get to here. There's more. There's like 3 more. I'm gonna risk the attack of opportunity here, Adam, and I'm gonna step back.
Alright, you will indeed take an attack of opportunity, and it is going to be...
I have a +2 to that because of my agile parry.
Post agile parry for me again. Okay, yes, you notice the creature as you're stepping back swings with its spiked shield, and you manage to duck under it barely.
Perfect. Interact with object, shut that damn door, and I'm gonna get on this side and ready myself for when they come running out.
And very much as you expect, you hear movement on the other side of the door as it is quickly opened. And you notice the creature sees you there very obviously and will step up and strike out at you. Let's see, this is going to be 2 attacks, so 2 defense rolls, please.
Sure, +2 to both.
You manage to swing under the club and duck under the shield. We move to Hugo's turn.
Alright, so Hugo's just sort of glassy-eyed. He's like muttering to himself, "I can't believe after all these years, she betrays us to join the Yuan-Ti." And he's gonna try to firebolt Harmony, I guess, right? He's compelled to.
So you're not
I don't know.
compelled to.
Your teammates have already got me surrounded. How could I possibly hurt anybody?
So
Alright.
I would say you're not compelled to, but I would say that's what you've just described is certainly an option. If you do that, you'll get a save at the end of every turn, because this is like against Hugo's nature. So I feel like he has a chance to shake it. If you don't do anything to harm you, your allies, or yourself, then I would say it just stays on you.
I mean, he'd probably just pop off if he really thought someone was betraying them. So
I think that's your best way to try to interpret it. What do you think Hugo would do?
yeah, so he'll sort of scream and shout, "Hey, you betray us! This is what you get!" And then he shoots a firebolt.
Okay.
What are you talking about? I mean, I don't think I know. I don't think I know what he's doing until he does it.
Right.
So,
And now again, because this is player on player, this is just normal rules, no defense rolls here. So the 20 strikes out against, or actually, you know what? Let's do that. So, or no. Yeah, that probably won't work. So we'll just do normal. So you shoot a firebolt at a 20. That does indeed strike Harmony, so go ahead and post damage. Alright, so Harmony, you will suffer 8 points of fire damage.
Does Warding Bond work the other way?
No. I don't believe so.
No, it doesn't. I was thinking of doing second wind and seeing if I can share half my second wind with Harmony.
I don't think that
No.
works
I don't
either.
think it. Yeah, that'd be
No,
cool.
Leopold used that on Frederick last campaign. It's just a one-way.
Yeah, it's a one way.
Okay, so Harmony, you'll suffer 8 points of fire damage. Go ahead and deduct that. Anything else in your turn here, Hugo?
He's just sort of shaking with rage, but I'd like to do the saving throw for the.
Yep. So at the end, if you're ending your turn, go ahead and make another Wisdom save. Yes.
Can I use a hero point on this one?
If you're willing to spend your reaction, sure.
Really simple.
Yeah, let's do it. Well, I've actually never done it before, so I just click one of the buttons here, right?
Yep, so it should be built as an attack on your character sheet. Yep, so you just burned a D6 version, so you're going to get to add 2 to your saving throw. Alright, so that ends up being a 16, and yes, you shake off this suggestion. You are no longer impacted by it.
Alright, and that auto
Does he
deducted
remember?
him, right?
Yes, he knows everything he did. He realizes that he was magically compelled.
Alright, that's in my turn.
I assume you're apologizing profusely, or at least letting them know that you realize.
Yeah, for sure. He's like, oh my god, they witched me. They witched me. The one's down this way.
Alright, Kurtu, your turn.
Whoops, I did not mean to draw that line.
Rasmus, you are killed by a purple line.
I knew this was how I
I
would
meant to do a ruler here.
I saw it in a dream.
You can make your UNT now.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move. All right, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see everybody, right? So I'm going to go ahead and cast Bless as a level 3.
Level 3, okay, so that's 4 targets.
It'd be 5 targets. 4. Yeah, isn't
Oh,
it?
right, Bless is 3 at level 1 and 1 extra per level, and you said level 3, so 5.
Yeah.
You're right, yep.
Yeah.
Smart. Left our saving throws.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and
You're
and then I'm going to go ahead. It's
I think you just broke up there, Bill. Just FYI, we missed that awesome role play. You were just about to say something.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I'll do it again though, just so you guys can all share in the great glory. So I'm gonna say,
I'm gonna bless all of you guys. Take care of the baddies.
All
no
right,
longer
so
needed.
That was motivating.
everybody is blessed, and everybody should have on the character sheet, I believe it's one of the default options, the Bless Global Modifier. You should notice that both in your Global Attack modifier, and I think that affects saves as well. So you should also notice that under your Global Save modifier. Please just check that so we know you've got it, and it automatically adds it to your rolls.
Yeah, and I did not add it to myself, just to let you know I'm the one that didn't get it.
Okay, perfect.
So, and I'll go ahead and end my turn there.
You have been blessed by the Golden Dragon.
All right, Gale, your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this warding bond thing, and I'm a little distracted. So hold up. I don't know how to do the stuff in Roll20. Okay, my turn. So let's see. So he is retreating. I think we need to go back. There's a bomb. Get down. Okay. 10 feet of movement. Which way do I chop heads?
There's a guy over here. We might be able
Great.
to regroup. We might be able to
Move.
regroup in this room.
15,
There's
20,
more in that room.
25, 30. I get flank. He's excited to use his magic ring. He thinks it's giving him awesome power. Unlimited power.
I've got your warding bond up and running. Looks like you had most of it done. I just did the other half of it for you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. You're attacking the lizard folk there, obviously, right?
And yep, in the flank.
That will certainly hit. All right, you slash into the lizard folk, wounding him.
Bonus action shield master to try to knock him prone.
So unfortunately, if I remember my rules here correctly, you have to do that after you do all of your attacks.
Yeah, that's the errata that.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, if you take an attack action. Okay, yep.
You used to be able to do it the other way, and then they were like, no, that's too powerful, so they nerfed it.
Fine, then what I will do is trip him with my superiority combat.
Okay, that'll work. Will probably work.
I gotta hit him first. All right.
Didn't you already hit him?
Yeah, are you applying it to the one you already hit? 'Cause I think you
Yeah,
can declare that after.
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I get declared after. Okay, here he goes. Get down and grovel.
You aim for his feet and do indeed knock him prone with that.
That is excellent. Now take this.
And I think you get an extra
You get-
damage
yeah,
die
a
on
damage
that
die.
too, right?
Yeah, I do. It's a D8, so here it
All right,
comes.
Go ahead and roll that. Okay, and then your second attack will also hit. Wounding him again.
He is almost dead. That's fine. I will also then, after this, try to trip him again. So I'll spend another superiority die.
Okay, yep. And yep, okay, that definitely hits.
It doesn't matter.
He
But
is
yep.
slain.
Excellent. There are two more in this room. What? She's a girl? And then I will end my turn.
What's wrong with that?
This one rushes up to you, Gale, and unleashes 2 attacks upon you. 2 defense rolls, please.
All right. So did I have my AC modifier correct?
Yes, it looks like to me like it's working, but if you post it, we'll be able to see right in the chat. Defense roll as opposed to global blind check.
Well, they're so close together. I'll take it. Sure.
Oh, actually, you know what? Because of the defense roll, that's not going to include it with a global AC mod. So we'll just have to remember that one for now. So, or actually, yeah, so that's right. So we'll have to just add that in. Okay, so let's see. You rolled a total of 18, so the first attack will miss. Another defense roll, please. And that one will as well. You can, if a spell is concentration, you can dismiss it at any time, even off turn. So if there's a spell you're wanting to dismiss, which one is that?
He's about to die to warding bond. That's what she's worried
It's
about.
actually not concentration. It's an action to dismiss it. So
Ooh.
I assume that means
Oh.
it can't be a reaction.
That's probably the stipulation loophole they wrote into it.
Yeah.
So.
It would be pretty strong if you could just drop it whenever you wanted to.
It was nice knowing you guys.
So this one, unfortunately, is an action, so you would have to wait till your turn, yeah. Okay, so those 2 attacks miss.
Gale's got like 72 armor class, so
I'm at 21 right now.
Gale, you notice the woman behind you motions with her tongue that is sort of forked as she reaches her hand out, wiggles her little fingers, and I will need a wisdom saving throw, Gale.
All right. Well, my special ring gives me +1 for this too.
and you get bless.
Yes, and bless. So let's see. And don't tell me the result yet. I have inspiration waiting. Oh, I'll take that.
I think you take that
You
one.
take a 23, are you sure?
Or even.
24, actually. It does
Can
not
all-
affect you, as you could probably imagine. Okay.
She's a spellcaster. She did something with her tongue.
Hugo, you notice this one emerges suddenly from the darkness, and you can hear her speaking to those nearby her fairly quietly. Do you happen to speak Abyssal?
No, but I do, and I got. Well, I don't know if he does, but I do, and I got 21 passive perception. Am I close enough?
Sure. Spectre, you will hear in Abyssal, the spell is no longer affecting him. as she then takes a shot at you, Hugo. Defense roll, please.
It was a great UNT voice, Adam. I like the little slither there. It's good.
Thank you.
Sorry, I missed that last part. What was that?
So
Defense
she
roll.
told her companions that the spell is no longer affecting you, and then shot an arrow at you. So I'll need a defense roll.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you managed to evade that fairly easily. As we move to Arminy's turn.
Okay. We are going to go with.
Remember, if you cast a healing spell on yourself, there's extra effects on it.
Oh yeah, there are. But I just realized. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. Never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead with. How do I cast at a different level if I just click it?
Is it a spell that has the ability to be upcasted with like beneficial effects? Which one do you think?
Yeah, but I mean, even if it doesn't have that, I can like cast at higher levels just in order to burn the slot, right?
You can. It just won't prompt you because it's not built in to think that you're going to cast a high
Oh,
level. But
okay.
yes, you certainly can.
Okay, I see. So only the ones that have that ability will prompt me. Okay.
Correct. Yep. Okay, now so this is a bonus action spell. Okay, got it. All right, I was gonna throw something out there, but that won't matter because you're using a bonus action spell. Okay, so and who is your target of this?
Everybody.
Mass healing word. Doi. Okay, so you can see everybody. So everybody will get back 6, and 3 is 9. Mass healing word is a level 4. You cast it as.
Yep.
Oh my
Okay, so
goodness,
that
he's
does not-
powerful.
Level 4. Okay, that's normally level 3, so it's 1 extra D4. Okay, that makes sense. But because you cast it level 4, we're going to add 6 instead of 3, so 12, 15 HP back to everybody. So if you're missing any HP, go ahead and give yourself 15 back.
Does that also include the unicorn?
Not yet. We're going to do this in order because there's a lot here. So
A lot of math.
Right. All right.
Oh, I'm outside of the
You
circle.
get
So the unicorn.
You get the mass
Well,
healing
but-
word, but not the unicorn. Right.
So
Okay.
just plus 15.
Plus 15. Yep. All right, and then
Holy
blessed
moly.
healer. So you get back 6, Arminy. And now Gale, Arminy, and Hugo. You're not actually missing any HP, so
Nope.
nothing there. So just Gale and Arminy will both get back. And the unicorn is based on your druid level, I believe. So you guys will get back 3.
Arminy, you're doing great. I feel wonderful.
So that was your bonus action.
So Armini's just gonna. Oh my God, there's so many of them. Okay. Let's throw out like a. Which. Okay, we're trying to go in the room, right? Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it looks like most of us are heading this way.
Let's just like sacred flame. Okay, I don't know why that prompts me for a level. At like this one.
Okay, and go ahead and throw me a spell effect roll as well. Alright, you notice this creature is resistant to magic, meaning it has advantage on its save, but you still affect it.
And whoa, what happened to the big snake? Is it gone?
That's a good
The snake
question. Where did
the
it
snake-
go?
I did yell that the snake person is gone away.
Okay.
I said that when I came down the corridor, and you guys said, "Go
But
to
he
that
may well
room."
be coming back, so mind your cover situation.
And the lady in here has a weird tongue, and she's casting stuffs.
And remind me your total speed, Arminy?
40.
All right, I think you. If I got you tracked right, if you started where I got the arrow starting, it looks like you.
No, I started
He was
one to the right.
Yeah, above me. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You're exactly where you can be then. All right, Spectre.
All right. I really don't want to be in range of that bow, so I am going to follow the team here. 5, 10. I think I'm stuck on something. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How's my aim to her?
She would be getting cover. Actually, hang on.
From
this guy
what?
is actually slain, so
Yeah.
no, I think you're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna move that one out of the way to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah. I will use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark onto her, since I should still be concentrating on it. It lasts an hour, and I had no reason to drop it when that other guy died.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a concentration on you, just so we know you have that, and we'll automate your concentration checks if you're hit. So you move it onto her.
Yep. So now I will make 2 shots at her. Threading the needle here. Certainly.
That'll hit, yes.
So 9 plus 3. Second shot
That'll hit as well.
for 9 plus 6. My bonus action. Get her ass. And then I will move my remaining 10. No, actually, I don't want to go around the corner there. I will. I think I'm okay. I have 10 feet left, so I am going to actually back up. God damn it. 5, 10, just to break line of sight with her if she tries to cast anything on me.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is my turn.
All right, and I went ahead and thrown a global damage modifier for Hunter's Mark on for you, so you don't have to do that separately any longer.
Where do I see that?
It's right where
Oh,
your
there it
sneak
is.
attack
Yeah, global damage. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Right, Hugo, you're going to see this one comes up, and it's also going to fire a shot at you. Defense roll, please. Yes, you managed to evade that one as well. Okay, Rasmus.
Kill that spellcaster.
Okie dokie. I don't really like getting bossed around by Spectre.
I've never noticed that.
I'm gonna continue to do
He's
what
doing
they.
it on purpose to annoy him.
I'm gonna continue to do what they say because it's a good plan. All right, I'm gonna risk that attack of opportunity by moving
You will
past that
take
guy.
one. Yep, defense roll, please. This does
It's not
manage-
+2.
This one does manage to connect, and the heavy club gets upside your head for 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna try to kick this UNT as far as I can across the room.
Okay. Your kick connects all 3 times.
Nice. Even if she's already dead, I'm just gonna keep. It's just gonna be like pow pow pow.
She dies after the second one and gets pushed a bit further back with the third kick.
And then I turn and I sneak back behind this guy to give my good buddy flanking.
Okay, Hugo.
All right. So Hugo's like, "You made me doubt my friend. Not cool." And seeing that this one's already injured, he'll do Toll the Dead on the one in front.
Alright, and spell effect roll. Yes, once again, you realize this creature is resistant to magic, but that's good enough to hit it anyway. 19 points of necrotic. She is looking badly injured.
And he will begin moving back towards.
As you
The
step
rest of
to
the group.
there, Hugo, as you move that first spot, you notice an arrow flies down that hallway, and I will need a defensive roll from you.
Oh God!
You manage to evade it. Man, Hugo's defense rolls are on fire right now. Yes, that one will miss as well.
Fighter wizards, man.
Oh God! He does like a stutter step as the arrow misses him. He's like, the big one's down here! And that is the end of his... Actually, you know what? He'll move a little bit more. Down to here.
Okay. All right, Kurtu's turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and try to shoot the lizard guy.
Take
Yes,
that!
will connect. Your firebolt scorches the lizard folk.
I'm going to go there, and I'm going to end my turn.
All right, this one comes down around the corner, spotting all of you. She's going to take a shot at Hugo once again.
All right. Adam, can I ask you one quick question?
Sure.
When I saw the giant snake guy, did he look too big to fit through that hallway?
He did not. No. So the hallway is probably like 8 feet wide or so, and because he's snake-like, you think he would have no problem coming down there.
Okay. Cool.
Yes, easily able to evade that shot. We move to Gale.
Excellent. Time to take out my sword, and I feel power from my magic ring that Armini gave me.
That will connect. And he is slain.
Okay, the room is clear. I don't think that guy is going to follow us. Get in the room. There's going to be a fair chance to fight. 5, 10, 15. There are 2 doors in here. 20. And what is this? Do I see the yellow effect from whatever's happening, or?
That's the unicorn.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the aura from the unicorn. I mean,
Yeah,
you
but
don't
do I see it? Is
so
my
much as you feel like you're in its presence.
It's a warm,
Okay.
fuzzy feeling that
There you
embraces.
go.
Because it's what's the Twilight one, right? You can, or ancestral spirits, you can sense things. So okay, I will stay there. I did my that, and I'll watch these doors. Get in here.
All right, this one comes down, also firing at Hugo. They're determined to hit you at least once here, Hugo.
Man, lay off me.
They are unable to do so, though, as you manage to evade that shot as well. Armin.
Okay, they said get in here, right?
Yep.
Right. Ooh, it's empty.
Close the door. I'm in.
Sorry.
Everybody but the rest of you!
Everybody for themselves.
And bonus action shoot. Now I can't see the unicorn, but I need to move the unicorn as well.
We can assume you moved it before, so feel free to step back and move it to where you would like within the specifications of the ability.
Come back. Okay, here we go. Okay. So then I move there and 60 feet. Okay. So I'll move it in here.
Okay, yeah, that could work if you were through the doorway. Yeah, that would work.
And can I hold my action to actually I'm going to, as I passed by Rasmus, could I cast guidance on him?
Sure, yeah. Okay, Spectre.
Can I
You go
role play a bit here? So, wait, why is there a unicorn? Armin, is that yours? Is that gives me warm fuzzy?
Yeah, isn't she beautiful?
And Brian and Gail don't know what the hell the aura is for, so we'll play that.
Hugo, how close is the big guy? Was he right around the corner or was he down the hall?
He was down the hall a little bit.
So if I step to your west here, I'm not gonna get stabbed.
I don't think so. He'd have to stab pretty far.
Okay, I move here for a clearer shot at the injured Yuan Ti. I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to her. I'm gonna make 2 shots at her. One and 2.
Both will connect.
See if hunter's mark rolls.
Yeah,
Don't
it's the
see it.
second half of the sneak attack, and you can only have one on at a time.
Oh,
so I'll take
got
a
it.
6 from that one.
Okay, and then the
17.
second is 9 plus 1.
So 27 total damage. She is wounded badly.
Alright, and then I will use the rest of my movement to get the fuck out of here. So, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. What's up, guys?
Watch out for the unicorn.
I have guidance.
Hugo, you hear the sound of the large creature slithering down the hallway. Once he gets to here, you notice he still has his bow in hand, but he is going to try to constrict you with his tail. Defense roll, please.
Can I use a hero point for this?
You can, yes, yep. So hero point is a reaction. Let me double check my rules here. Did we do, help me out here, guys? Did we do hero
I
points
think-
and defense rolls?
We do.
Yeah, I think we
but
are,
only
yes.
one. So if it has a multi-attack, it only applies to the one he declares it on.
Right. Okay. So react. Yeah. So you can spend your reaction to spend your hero point, and will increase your defense roll by that much for the first attack.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to do it for this tail.
You said you do want to do it for the tail?
Yeah, for the constriction.
Very smart.
All right. So yeah, click whichever hero point you want to spend. Okay. So a 3. So add 3 to your defense roll. Oof. And this is
Yep,
one
hope
time
you
you
have
roll
inspiration.
badly. So that unfortunately
Oh.
will connect.
Yeah, actually, can I spend my inspiration?
If you have inspiration, absolutely. Feel
Oh,
free
wait.
to.
No, sorry, I didn't get it for the
Can
recap.
I spend somebody else's inspiration?
That, no, unfortunately not. All right, so as you're trying to move your way down the hallway here, that tail does wrap around you here, Hugo. It constricts you for 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained. The second attack now is a bite as its head moves forward, trying to snap its jaws on you. Defense roll at disadvantage. This will connect as the bite
Ugh.
punctures into your body for 9 piercing and 8 poison.
It's killing me back here!
This one is going to take a shot at you. You are currently restrained, so defense roll at disadvantage, but I am going to give you cover, so we'll call that a 16. And you are missed.
I do have to do the concentration for the spider climb.
It's been auto-rolling them for you in chat. If you see there, you passed
Oh.
them.
Okay.
All right, Rasmus.
We gotta go save him, boys. Sounds like
Yeah.
Where does Hugo?
Oh, there's more. Okay. Okay, so I don't think I've explained it to Hugo or Armony yet, and I haven't used it yet. So as I hear Hugo scream that he's dying around the corner, you guys see that like Erasmus kind of looks down at his arm where that tattoo is on his bare hand, and then he's going to kind of flex, and his fist extends and kind of catches fire, and it seems like it's kind of astrally projecting around his hand, and he's going to use his bonus action to do his tattoo, which I don't know, it's over here. So I don't know how you post it at him so other people can see it, but
if it's in your abilities, you see a little speech bubble that you can click on, and that will post it to chat.
I don't think I've added it over there yet, but
okay.
There it is. I am attuned to it though, obviously, because it's on my arm.
So you're using the bonus action to empower it?
Yep, for the Eldritch Maul.
Okay.
And it gives me a 15-foot reach as well, so I'm going to throw some strikes just coming out of the door. Seeing that Hugo's constricted, I'm going to try to maybe move here and dodge around that and throw some far reach strikes. I'm guessing that hits, right?
That does hit, yes.
Okay.
I was just quickly building in Eldritch Maul for you. All right, that one will hit for 13.
Nice, good speed. All right.
he's on it.
Next hit. Yeah, wow, it was like seriously microseconds before I clicked the damage button. That was pretty crazy, Adam.
He's a professional.
That's right. All right, that one unfortunately will miss.
And then bonus action, let's sling another one.
Your bonus
action was your Eldritch Maul,
Oh.
right?
You're right. Sorry about that. All right, in my turn. It's active for a minute though.
Okay, so Hugo, I'm just going to apply, unless you're about to teleport magically or something, I'm going to apply grapple and restrain to you.
Okay.
Not haste. Let's see. So grapple, there it is, and restrain. Okay, your turn.
It would be an action probably to break out of this. To try to.
Yep. If you're using just physical means to try to break free, you can use your action and attempt either an acrobatics or an athletics check to break free. You just had to beat his DC.
Let's see. Sure, he'll try to do that.
Okay. Take your choice and go ahead and roll that.
I'm gonna also. I'm gonna spend another hero point on this, and this won't be my reaction, right? This is just part of the action, or.
Yeah, if it's on your turn, you can spend the hero point for anything like an ability check or an attack roll. So I'm assuming Adam would be okay with you burning that hero point.
I just always have to remind myself because there's a lot of little technicalities here. But yeah, that sounds correct to me.
Okay.
The main stipulation is on your turn, though, because if it's not your turn, you have to burn your reaction to be able to use that hero point.
Right, yep, that's well said. So total of 23, yes, you managed to break free with your action. So I will remove grapple and restrained.
Okay.
Nice. Good stuff, Hugo.
Bonus action, he's going to telekinetically try to shove it back.
Okay, sure, go ahead and post that. You are unable to shove it backwards.
Alright, well, he'll just run screaming, even if it gets the pop attack.
Okay. Alright, so not when you leave the first square, but when you leave the second one, yes, it is going to try to constrict you once again, so another defense roll. This time, you just manage to dodge out of the way as the tail coils around and snaps, but your foot is out of it.
No. And he
jump.
Will run into the room here. He's like, the big guy's right outside.
Great, bring him in here so he will die.
Easier for us to kill him.
Kurtu.
Okay, Kurtu goes there, and he's going to look at the big lizard guy in front of him, and he's going to yell like a dragon.
Okay. All right, you Draconic Cry. So all allies have advantage on attack rolls to this creature until the end or start of your next turn.
Yeah, and then I'm going to run like a baby. So that's my bonus action. So I used 4, so I'm going to do 5, 6, and then for my action, I'm going to a little bit of a dash.
Okay.
Just a sprinkle, just a dash.
Runs up, yells, runs away.
I can totally picture it.
I think I heard his eardrums. You can get him. I got him with the Draconic Cry.
All right. This one, looking towards you, Rasmus, she is going to once again wiggle her fingers as she speaks some words, and I will need a wisdom saving throw.
I will burn my reaction, and I will give a little hero point love to this.
Okay.
You're also blessed.
And
I know,
saving.
but yeah, I know, but I don't want to end up fighting you guys.
This is called making sure. All right, so +4 with advantage, 24.
He is fine.
Yes, you are good.
Oh, I didn't even roll the.
Didn't even
No,
need it.
Didn't need it. Right. Okay, Gale.
Wanted it anyways.
Okay, so he counts 1, 2, 3, 4. Points chest on himself. That's 5. We are missing. Oh, what? 5. Hello, unicorn. 10. Rasmus, we're in here.
I saved Hugo.
Okay, well, there's 15.
Well, he saved himself really, but I helped, kind of.
Moral
20. Oh my goodness! I'm going to grapple you.
You
I grab
resist,
you by
Rasmus?
I grab you by the arm.
I thought for sure he was going to say horn, but all right. I'm assuming you're not resisting, Rasmus?
No, I will resist this one. I'll say no. We gotta hold the line. They're behind us now.
So he's trying to basically not allow you to grapple him. So Gale, go ahead and throw.
He moves his arm back.
Meaning you're going to just not attempt it.
Yeah, I'm not going to attempt it then.
Okay,
If
so
he's
you burn your action doing that, but yes, you do not grapple him.
oh great, well that's nice. Well, if I'm going to burn, then I'm going to try to do it.
Okay, so athletics check. And Rasmus, this would be countered by your athletics or acrobatics. You fail.
Okay. Then there's that, and then I have no actions.
Why'd you tickle me?
Well, if we're going to stand here like idiots, then I'm going to use a bonus action. I'm going to second wind myself. Stand back.
Nice roll.
17. Did that add it?
No, you have to add it manually.
You need to teach me how to do that. It looks like you're about to fart whenever you do it, but then you just instantly look healthier afterwards.
Alright, fine. Then we will stand the line. That's my bonus action, movement. Oh, come on, magic ring, do good.
Okay, this one's turn. She is going to wiggle her fingers as she says some words to Gale. Gale, wisdom saving throw.
Fine. Let's see, I have bless, right? And I have a +1 from the ring, so I have like a plus bunch.
And you're an elf,
I'm gonna-
right? Does this count as a charm?
Well, we'll see. Here it comes. What'd you say? Spell? What?
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh. With another +1.
21. It is not successful. As you notice, she backs away. Harmony. Oh, do we have you, Harmony?
I was pressing the wrong button. Sorry.
No worries.
Harmony is going to. She's getting nervous about using up all of her spells. But she's going to go ahead and cast on everyone.
Okay.
Good choice.
Stacking up the super healers here. Nice.
Regains the maximum number of hit points from any healing, plus the double stack.
Wait, what? Is that what it says?
Harmony,
Yeah.
Harmony like optimized for healing. I'm loving it.
Yeah, this is the most OP healer I've ever seen in this game, to be honest with you.
Harmony,
That's what we
you
were
have
missing the most, I think.
Oh, what a great character. Fucking love it. Fighters love this.
So, in order to do that, I've dropped guidance.
Okay.
Dang
Oh,
it! I
bummer.
was just about to
no.
use it.
And I think she's just gonna kind of back away. Doop-a-doop.
Okay, Spectre.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't see the one I hunters marked anymore. Is that the one that retreated?
Perhaps, but it is correct that you do not see her.
Okay. I don't want to waste Kurtu's thing, so I am going to make... I can't move Hunter's Mark unless the thing is dead, right?
That sounds right.
I could also just recast it.
That also sounds right.
Yeah, that's probably what I should do. I'm gonna recast Hunter's Mark on the big dude. So I will click that when I find it in my sheet, because I'm bad at spellcasting.
So I hear Spectre's footprints behind me, so I lean to my right, knowing she's going to take a shot.
So this is Hunter's Mark. I know he has a little bit of cover with Gale, but he's also like really tall, right? Or is he not? How tall is he? Is he like filling this hallway?
Not necessarily, because he's like lithe, right? He's big, but he's like
Sure.
narrow. Also, as a reminder, for whatever reason, your sheet doesn't deduct the slots, so if you can just deduct those manually for now.
Right. Okay. I used 2 so far. So, oh my god, my sheet is lagging. We gotta find a way to fix this. This is really annoying.
Sadly, I think it's going to have to be a rebuild, to be honest with you, because I see nothing that I can see to fix.
Okay. Well, I'll make the shots at advantage because of
Yes.
Kurtu's scream. So we will try that. Short bow. That'll do.
Certainly hit, yes.
I will like to use
Nice.
my sneak attack on this because I have advantage.
You do, yeah.
So I will roll a piercing crit.
Yes.
Don't fuck me. Okay, that looks like
So roll
true
damage
crit.
twice. No,
Oh.
unfortunately,
No,
that's a
never
little bit
mind.
less than true crit. So damage
Yeah, you're right.
twice, use the higher result. So basically, just click the damage again, and then we will take whichever total is higher. Okay, so
Gonna be
the
the
first
first one
one's going to be 15 and 16, 31. Yeah, that's definitely going to be higher. So 31.
Second shot.
Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. Okay, so the first one's 19. The second is 13. So 19
19 damage. Yeah. So second shot. Come on, roll 20.
That will
25.
also hit.
Okay. For 10 plus 3. 13. And then I will use the rest of my movement to go back home.
Did you do Hunter's Mark damage on those?
Yeah, it rolls with it.
Oh, okay.
It's built into the sneak thing.
Yeah.
It just has
Okay,
the
cool.
same
Okay.
row. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go, Rasmus. Get ready.
So from here, you're going to notice this one moves its head as its eyes flicker and light up, and a cone emerges from it as it casts a spell.
I'm immune to all spells.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? So I'm going to need wisdom. I think this is wisdom. Let me double check. Yes, I'm going to need wisdom saving throws from Rasmus, Gale, and Hugo.
All at advantage.
And with bless. That's cool.
Remind me why advantage?
Because of Beacon of Hope.
Beacon of Hope.
Because
oh my god.
Harmony
Silver.
is a shining beacon of hope with her
Nice.
existence.
Okay,
That's
so
the worst
fortunately-
possible thing I could do for that.
Okay, hold up. I'm gonna inspire this.
Okay. Okay, so Rasmus, you will fail. The other two will succeed. Rasmus, you are filled with an image that can dominate your mind of your absolute worst fears. It's probably like Spectre looking awesome while you look terrible. And unfortunately, because you failed this, you drop whatever you are holding and you become frightened for the duration. While you're frightened, you must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of move away from this creature on each of your turns.
Got it. I think the thing that Rasmus would be most scared of, though, would be probably Ben actually being a good person. And
Okay.
Oh, you mean the thing he actually did when he saved your fucking life?
I
he
should have
was
used
so
that
mean
one.
to him. He was so mean to him.
All right. After that, it will be Rasmus's turn. So Rasmus, you're frightened. You have to drop whatever's in your hand. So Torch, did you have your weapon in hand?
No, I was super punching with my tattoo claw. I guess the
so you
safest
can
option to be...
snuff your torch. I'll throw a new torch on and just put it on the ground. Then you can, right, I would say safest option is debatable, so it's your choice on which way you want to run. Obviously just not towards them.
I would just say, where my allies would be, right, would probably be the safest for me because I see them as protecting me, I guess, would be my rationale. Do I get to make an additional save?
You do, yes. At the end of your turn, you can't see the source of your fear. You can make a new save. All right, now I need to double check exactly the wording of Beacon of Hope. Yeah, on Wisdom saving throw, so this would apply to this as well. You shake it off. Hugo.
Why am I down here? Why do I feel bad for Ben?
Hey, we never hang out during these things. Good to see you.
Oh my gosh, yes. You are glowing right now.
Thank you. It's a new skincare mud mask.
Hugo's gonna cast Toll the Dead on this guy.
Okay. You can see just a little bit of him, sure. Alright, and spell effect roll. Yes, you will manage to affect him. Once again, you realize he is resistant, or magic resistant, so you're doing this at disadvantage, but you do manage to inflict 6 necrotic upon him.
And I say, "You'll never get us! Ha-ha!" And I run away.
Alright.
I can get to there. I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
There's the other subclass. I was wondering when Adam said you chose to burn one of your D6s. I was like, what?
I mean,
Right.
action surge less.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I missed that.
You missed
completely.
double fireball? How do you miss double fireball?
It shouldn't be that much because it's
It's
only
adding... Yep, so unfortunately
9.
the macro is a little bit wonky with that, so yeah, deduct accordingly.
okay. All right, that's the end of his turn.
Okay, as Kurtu's turn starts, the Draconic Cry ends, and Kurtu, your turn.
There's one more up here. She's got the tongue thing.
She's got the what?
She makes magic words like you do.
Yeah, well, I'm not going all the way up there right now. I am going to, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to, I'm going to do a ready action firebolt if I see an enemy.
Okay. Gale, once again, you see waggling fingers and waggling forked tongue, and I will need a wisdom saving throw.
Excellent. I'm very good at these. Here we go. Can I do anything? Can I
you
burn a
have
reaction?
advantage.
Oh,
You
I.
have a 20.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm advantage. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Beacon of Hope.
Yeah. Okay.
You are not affected by this, Gale.
She's doing the stuff with her tongue again. Okay, they ran away. They ran away. Come here. Come here. Hello, unicorn. I count noses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that all of us? Okay, great. Come here. Okay, guys. She's she ran down the hallway, that little crooked hallway. The giant snake guy went down the crooked hallway, and I closed the door.
Okay.
What do we gotta do?
As you have closed the door and we are at the top of the next round, I think this is an appropriate spot to end combat. You obviously can hear some movement outside of this door, but is there anything anyone's trying to do immediately, or can we go ahead and end combat here?
Rasmus takes off after it. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so not hearing anything immediately, I will assume you guys are okay with that, so we will end combat. You are free to move.
So where'd this unicorn come from? How come it's staring at me? Harmony, is this yours?
Do these doors work?
Stays with me.
Just be on guard for when they slam open that door. Can we brace it in any way, or are we going back to fight them?
Yeah.
I
think.
Is there like doorknobs, Adam? Can we repeat what that group of cultists did and do like a piton into the floor and then tie a rope with a attached to the door handle to like bar it from being opened or anything like that?
You could. It would take some work. The floor is stone as opposed to like dirt or wood. Much easier for pitons with that. But yeah, if you're willing to spend some time here, excuse me, you could certainly pound some pitons to try to bar the door.
I got a miner's pick.
I've got the climbing kit, and I'm pretty sure inside there is some pitons. Let me look.
All right, so now that you guys are in this room proper and having an opportunity to just kind of glance around, you're not in the thick of fighting, you can see what is here. You notice there are approximately a dozen cylindrical shafts, 3 feet wide and 7 feet deep, that are cut into the stone floor here. You also notice that there are 2 what you would describe as totems. They both look to be in the form of asps, so a type of snake, rising up with their mouths open.
Are they on the floor, these holes, you said?
They are, yes.
Are there, like, snakes going to come up and bite us from underneath?
Do these other doors work?
I did not have time to check.
They're gonna move your target if they have them.
Yeah, if we're going, we should probably go.
All right, and as we are at the end of our session time here, guys, I'd like to just hear what your plan is for next week so that I'm prepared for what you plan to do. But yeah, then we will hang it up. So give me a quick idea of what are you guys' plan? What are you going to do?
I'll say, I think they retreated, and maybe the main hallway is where we need to go. Like, we open this door, go back in the hallway, make a left, and continue looking for Verum.
Yeah, our main objective is not to fight these guys again. We're trying to find Verum. I don't know if we should go back out this way, though. I think maybe we should check one of these 2 doors we have
Yeah.
below us here? Because my reasoning is that the only way that they went that we haven't gone is, what is that? West, is up west.
West
Right?
being
Unless, yeah, unless they're going, like, unless they, after this, they ran this way and then went down the hallway or whatever the heck it is over here.
they could have.
I think our best bet is just to go for A or B here.
Yeah. I think if we go this way, then if we continue following the hallway, we're gonna get attacked from behind if there's anything over here.
And the hallway's not good. We just got our butts
so
kicked.
I think we were heading this direction. This looked like a main hallway. It looked like it had some kind of magical effect going on it. So I think the way we want to be going is this way. And the most likely door of these 2 that will eventually go that way is this one. This one goes back the way we came. It might loop around like on the bottom here, but we can certainly check them both if we want to.
So it sounds like we've got 1 vote for east door, then north door, depending on what's there. Any other thoughts?
I would say if we take those 2 doors in the bottom, I would spend some time trying to piton this door securely behind us.
Agreed.
All right,
Yeah.
any
Yeah.
disagreements? So it sounds like try to secure the door to the west and then go either east or north.
How long do we think that would take?
Depends on how good of a job. Like 1 minute, I would say, is going to provide a difficult chance for them getting through. If you're willing to spend, say, 10 minutes, you think it would be they'd have to break the doors to get through.
I got this miner's pick, Adam. Would that be able to speed it along, since I'd be able to cut through some of the rock a lot faster than just chipping away at it here?
I mean, it might help you a little bit, but probably just in the matter of like a minute or 2.
I mean, I don't feel like we necessarily need to secure the door, but I mean, I also don't like things being behind us. But my assumption, and this is just a blind assumption, guys, is that those people, whatever they're doing right now, is not about to come back and chase us down. I think they're going to go and warn Mama Yuan-Ti. I don't know how their system works, but they got a leader, I'm assuming.
Probably down that pit.
Something.
Yeah, I think you're right, which is why we kind of have to go quick. So maybe, if we close the door behind us, they may not know which way we went. So, and doesn't Hunter's Mark give me something?
You got advantage on tracking a target.
Oh, so I can't no, okay, never mind. So I can't sense it behind me. Yeah, I think a minute is okay. I kind of don't want to spend 10, because the more time we give them, you're right, the more time they have to warn anything else that's in here. So
what if instead of a physical trap, we set something that was auditory? So even if they open the door, they would knock over something that would create noise, so we would hear them behind us. I'm sure we could do that faster.
Yeah, that's good. That we because I agree. I think we need to move quicker.
Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like some kind of minor a change to this door, whether it's just throwing something up against it to try to make a sound if they come through there, and then try perhaps this door, and then depending on what's there, then try this door.
Yeah, I'll take the miner's pick, and then I'll take out a section of rope, and then tie some of those giants' teeth to it, and then just hang it against the wall, so whenever it falls, we should hear some clattering. That's what I'm thinking.
So either remind me of that at the beginning of the next session, or type that in, and then that way we won't forget. But all right, that sounds good, guys. So that is your plan for what you're going to do here, and then we will pick up again next week and see how that works out. So great session, everybody. Hope you really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, we'll look forward to seeing everybody next week.
Go, guys.
Night, everybody.
Sounds good. Have a good week, everybody.
Hey, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody lived.